So last time, you guys used some time to prepare for your trip to the wilds. The information that you were able to gather during that time is that the relic is probably located in near Churning Bay, south of the wilds, in a ruined city known as Taoul di Ternock, which in Draconic translates to the City of Scales. Many adventurers go there to explore the area because there's rumored to be a Wanti abomination statue that is life size that has been carved from a single emerald. As per usual with adventuring, many go, very few return, and the very few that have returned have not found said statue, of course. Ronny communicated with his old captain, Captain Alvernon Temptlast, of the Dancing Lady, and he is able to lend you guys his ship and services, for the low fee of 85 gold pieces per day. It will take about 2 weeks to get to where the ship is docked, Port Cyan, to Haven, which is located at the north region of the wilds. It is the only civilized outpost that exists to the wilds, and the rest of it is just tribal, indigenous people, ruined cities, death, destruction, that kind of thing. Um, so, you guys went to Port Cyan, stayed the night in a tavern. Woke up the next morning, met with the captain, met with the crew, met his daughter, who's first mate, Marin, and boarded the dancing lady. At first, Atari tried to tell the crew what Ronnie had been up to, but Ronnie had politely asked her not to tell,
Hey,
elaborate.
all this blame is not on me. Excuse me, Melanie was the one telling the
Melanie
stories.
Melanie may have had a hand in it as well, but he had asked the pair of you to, he just wanted to be treated like the rest of the, crew. So please lay down on, like, don't tell the stories. The trip on the first day was rather uneventful. Zatari had a stare down with a pelican. Rain spotted some ghost sharks. Tilda read her books and wandered ship a little bit. Ronnie did some ship chores. While he was doing ship chores, he found out pretty much the latest gossip that had been happening on the high seas. There are two individuals, Atwater, Zaroth, and Eve Sema, who are currently vying for control for the respective lost isles of Sharktooth and Barnacle. The latter didn't seem very out of the ordinary because Eve, in her own right, who's also known as the Vulture, has been roaming the seas for quite a while and had, a couple ships under her employ and was a notorious pirate. However, Atwater Zaroth, the Feral, he's a small time guy. So the fact that he rose to power so quickly was viewed as very odd. Anyways, um, later on in the day, just as you were having dinner with the captain, a party of weresharks attacked the ship, and you guys were able to successfully um, kill and battle them and do stuff. Yeah, so this is pretty much right after the battle. Did you guys want to do anything with the weresharks?
I took my teeth, I'm good.
Okay,
I
you took
believe
your
we
teeth.
looted them.
Yes,
right?
you looted them, and you got a couple of things from them, and
And
teeth.
then
And teeth.
Ronnie had facilitated some burials at sea because all rare creatures start as people, so he was giving them proper burials.
Okay, all right. So you were given them proper burials. Excellent. Did you? The captain says to you guys, you guys are. He first of all he thanks you for saving his ship and crew. And pretty much you guys look a little bitten and tired. And if he's if you don't want to continue dinner, that's you guys should rest. It's been a hell of an evening. Um, we can talk more about the trip. We have a couple days. We can talk more about the trip to Haven in the morning. We have a couple days till we get there, so we can do that at your leisure. But I think you guys should get some rest and recover from. And he's looking at the. Some of you have very large bite wounds that
Rain
are
is
healing.
already gone.
Yeah. Didn't even see
You
it.
guys can go to no, like he said, you guys can go to bye. Like I'm out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm going to bed too.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna go clean up after dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go put away the food.
All right. Mar is helping you out. So is the captain. A couple other. So how the shifts on the crew on the ship work is there are 4-hour shifts. So the people who are taking this current shift are, after the carnage that has taken place on deck, is currently helping out with cleaning the said deck. But you guys can, the rest of you guys can go to sleep if you wish.
Tilda would have thanked the captain for the meal and then retired.
Mm-hmm. Ronnie, while you're cleaning,
You're too young to retire, Tilda.
Ronnie, while you are cleaning, helping cleaning up the dishes and whatnot, Mar says to you, "So that's a first." Kind of looking out at where the battle had taken place and looking back to you. Happen often these days with your new group?
The were sharks or just fighting in general?
Well, fighting in general. Like, fighting things of extraordinary origin, I guess. That would be the phrase I would use.
I would say it happens with regularity, yes.
Wow, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Well, are you
Napping time. It cuts into my napping time.
Oh, we know how precious that is to you.
It means a lot to me. It's what really keeps me going. That, my faith, of course.
Of course. Well, if you are facing things like that on a uncommon basis, I think I'm gonna worry about you a little bit more these days.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm where I need to be and doing what I need to do. I'll be fine. If it gets too bad, I'll hide in my shell.
You did tend to do that a lot. Also, when the sea goes and, came too close. Remember that one time that you were eating that sandwich and then you suddenly had that, giant flock of gulls that were just tailing behind you for, God knows how long?
I know. I don't move too quick, so they're real easy. I'm the easiest possible target. I'm big, I'm green, I'm slow.
I remember one tried to actually get into that place where, that hole at the top of your shell, and I had to grab it and, chuck it away.
Yeah, would have just run into some skin. Probably would have hurt the skin.
Probably. I don't know.
There's a lot of chafing that happens.
I don't know. Those beaks are pretty sharp, though. And she kind of she motions to a couple new scars on her arms. One of those buggers was trying to make a nest up top the mast one time, and well, there wasn't an egg in there yet, but it got nasty.
You should, do some studying and maybe pick up a few spells and learn how to talk to some animals so you can tell them to fuck off in person instead of just waving your arms around.
You know, I never was too much into that book learning stuff. You know, better with my hands. My eyes are used to see things real well, but they ain't
You
good for
don't
reading.
you don't need a book to learn magic. I still can't read and I know plenty of magic.
Well, you got she motions upwards somewhere. You got Tyr, and I don't know.
I'm not sure how that happens still, but yeah. Still can't read, still can't count.
But you believe in something so fiercely. I don't really. I mean, sailors got Melora, but I don't really. Sailors got Melora, but I don't really like. I don't pay no mind other than the little tidbit I leave at some of her shrines once in a while, and that's only because Pops does that.
You've got time. You've got a lot of life left where you can find something that sticks.
Maybe that's what you always said.
There's always something. It's just a matter of being patient enough for it to come to you.
I wish I had patience.
You're still young. It'll grow on you like mold. One day
But
you'll
mold
just be all mold and be very patient.
but mold grows quick, relatively speaking.
Exactly.
Eh,
Just let a little bit start growing, and then the rest will follow.
eh. I mean, I don't even. D- Don't mind the husband who's playing D&D right now.
How dare he?
I know. How dare he?
Doesn't he know
What can we even say?
we're playing?
Go play.
Sorry. Barnacles and lichen. Hey, Ronnie, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you? And at this point, Captain Templast has retired himself. Um, do you think I'm? Do you think I'm captain material?
He kind of stops and he looks at her real serious and taps his finger on his chin like he's really considering it. I think you come from good stock. I think you have a lot of good leadership potential. I think you will be good captain material. Maybe not tomorrow, but you got it in you, of course.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're, the reason I ask is, I've, it's been some time. Dad, Pop's been the captain for a real long time. Like, he's been at sea, for so long, longer than, even before I was born. And I think I'm noticing him, I think I'm noticing him just, I've been noticing him slowing down a bit. I mean, we had, like, one of our little, mock fights, and he's a lot slower than I remember. I'm just noticing it a lot more now.
Everyone ages, and he's aging, and he just ages slower than a lot of us. And
yeah, I mean, I don't really like it, and it just.
Do you not like it because you like him being a captain, or do you not like thinking about the fact that he might be gone?
I guess call him A and call him B, but mostly is because the reason is, if he wanted to, stop sailing, open a tavern or something, like he's always wanted, and be that guy behind the bar and telling stories to patrons. I And if you wanted to do it soon, I don't think I'm ready. If you wanted me to take over.
No. If you wanted to do that soon, I think that'd be very, very good for him. I think that'd be the right decision for him. Now, you could assume the role of captain after he leaves, if you wanted. Or you could remain first mate and represent the crew and interview new captains and pick one that you think will fit good. But I think if the challenge arises, you always step up to it, and it's real scary. But I think you could absolutely do it. You've already got the trust and admiration of every person on the ship, so you've already done most of the work.
Well, yeah. I guess I got that part going for me.
That's the hardest part. People are the hard part.
Oh.
Managing rations and picking what direction to go, that's the easy part. It's the people that's hard, and you've already got that part done.
I mean, yeah. It's something to think about. I've been thinking about it more and more lately, and when the were sharks started attacking, I kind of, me and Viola, Viola, she's one of the carpenters on board. Me and Viola kind of herded Dad, away from the middle of the fray, So, can't lose the captain. Oh, well, I gotta think about this, but
Just if you learn one lesson from me, and you end up using it when you're a captain, just always remember, there's always going to be room in you for a little more compassion. When you think you're doing enough for somebody, just push a little harder, because then you're going to touch 8 lives instead of just 10, and then they'll touch yours back and help you out when you need it, and that's the important part.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, you got room in that heart of yours too. Just gotta weasel out the hatred for seagulls, and you'll have plenty of space.
Seagulls and now were sharks and very tricky sea algae.
It's a lot better if you're spending your time and your energy on appreciating things and people. It does make the time go by better.
Yeah. And are they treating you all right?
I have my own room. I have a shrine. So, I'm doing just fine over there.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you a little more on this journey, but thanks for listening to me and advising me for a bit.
It's what I do best.
All right. You have a good night. She's gonna give you like a side hug and a kiss on the forehead, and then she's gonna go to bed.
I'll stay behind, finish like wiping everything down and cleaning up, and turn in for the evening.
All right. So 1 second.
Is Ronny at that point in his life where he doesn't sleep anymore? He's just old and just putters around all morning and all evening?
No, he definitely still sleeps. He's a big fan of sleep.
I can see that.
Lynn, you've retired for the night, correct?
Well,
All right, and you were asleep, correct?
well.
All right. I would like you to roll a you're probably asleep, so I'd like you to roll a dexterity save at disadvantage, please. Okay. So you're sleeping in your hammock.
Yep.
Did we decide it was a hammock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're sleeping in your hammock, and there is just this it can only be described as a giant glob of water just falls on your face.
Gross, Rain.
It smells bad. It's water mixed with something.
It's saliva.
It's not saliva. There is no drooling creature above you, above your hammock.
What
It's
do
probably
I need to roll to figure out what this is?
You can roll you can try to roll like an investigation check to figure out where exactly it came from and just check out that spot. I mean, you don't have to roll disadvantage. You're away. Oh, they're both 15 anyway, so.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So what you figured is you look above you. There's like a wooden ceiling above you, not too high. You're like in like a little a cubicle type of deal with the hammock. It just looks like there has been some water that had been accumulating, and then it just made this big, giant, woody, tarry water globe, and it just fell on you. It just seems like bad luck.
It was really gross.
It's pretty gross. It smells kind of bad too. It's like that old wood smell.
This is awful.
Yeah,
but
other than that,
just gonna I'm gonna get up and kind of like go find somewhere to wash it off.
okay. I mean, you can go wash it off. You can wash it off. There's like buckets of like clean water they have that isn't for drinking, but it's suitable for like water basin sort of deal. Okay. Are you gonna go back to sleep after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
All right, cool. So for the most part, everybody's in bed at this point. Correct?
Correct.
Correct.
All right.
Why? You said we could hit our long rest buttons, and I did. Last session.
Well, nothing is happening, so
Okay.
you're fine. It's just a big glob of water just hit Melanie. There's nothing wrong with that.
Don't
There's
stress
definitely
me
something
out.
happening. We all know it.
Okay. But yeah, long rest. There are ghost sharks on the horizon, as was wonderfully drawn by somebody. Thank you very much for that.
Boo.
All right, and it's a new day.
You're welcome, by the way.
It's a new day.
Yay.
So is anybody doing anything out of the ordinary, or is everybody just doing pretty much the same things they were doing yesterday?
Pretty much.
All right, pretty much.
I'll just play my
Basically, keeping an eye out for were sharks, and ghost sharks, and ghost shark ninjas, and ghost shark ninja tornado mermaids. You know.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'll just play my canoe
Okay.
top deck for a while. Though I imagine at some point during this travel, I will get bored, and I will polymorph myself into a giant eagle.
Okay. So before
Not a pelican.
or an albatross or a Arctic.
I want
tern?
my intelligence.
Okay.
At least some of it.
You don't want to be an albatross.
That would be the worst decision.
That'd get real weird real quick.
All right. Before but you play on your canoe for a little while.
Yeah,
Yeah, that pelican's back.
I just ignore him.
Okay. Please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Wow, natural one.
Yeah, that
I mean, does it still hit me at an 11?
Yeah, it still hits you
Okay.
until 11. A half-eaten fish is spat in your direction and just lands right across your left cheek. Slides.
I grab
with
it
a
and I
goop.
throw it in the water, and I cast Prestidigitation to make
Okay.
the fish smell go away.
The pelican looks triumphant and flies away.
I flip it off as it leaves.
Cool. Rain, you're looking for were sharks again. I mean, ghost sharks. Ghost sharks. The majestic ghost shark.
She did say and were sharks.
And were sharks.
and-
Okay, so sharks of some variety. Excellent. So you notice, and this is pretty easy to spot because there's only a few other people up there with you. Um, you're up there, and you notice that some of the ropes that are like not the main length of rope that binds the sail and the mast together, but you notice some of the like supporting uh lengths of rope supporting the sails start snapping, and a couple of the crew members, two of the crew members that are up there are on it right away. Um, and they're starting to tie the ropes to get tie the ropes together while another person goes down and fetches the appropriate kits to do a better repair. But the one that's still up there with you, starts shouting as
Um,
the guy is coming back up. Didn't we just replace these?
I was gonna say earlier, I didn't get the chance. I'm gonna, since we're on the heist, I'm gonna unattune from Hellfire, lose the saves, and attune to Nymph
Okay.
because I've been spending a lot of time in the rigging,
Mm-hmm.
and just in case my ass falls.
That is
Off.
true. That is true. That's smart. Okay. Zaitari, you want to turn into an eagle after your pelican
After a
debacle?
couple, no. This is after a couple days. I'm going to get bored and polymorph myself into a giant eagle. I'm not doing it today.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like at some point during our journey,
Okay.
this will happen.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. All right. Other than those couple of incidents,
How about you say that Rain is also like, we just changed out, so she might keep an eye out, see if anyone's acting funny. She doesn't really necessarily suspect it. She doesn't know how stuff works, but maybe.
Okay, cool. Melanie, where are you? Lynn? Okay.
Lynn is Lynn's muted, and Lynn can't find her switch.
All right.
Melody's just kind of messing around. She's just kind of like, if anyone asks her to do anything, she's gonna do it. But mostly, she's just kind of boredly chilling.
Okay, that's cool. And Hilda, you are doing the same thing you were doing the other day, reading, wandering the deck, kind of bored, but trying to get a couple things done.
Yeah, sure. Probably, I'll spend some time up on the top deck, kind of just watching the horizon, letting the wind blow my hair away from my face, not into my face.
Okay, we got that. Okay. You can probably, figure out where the wind's blowing. It's pretty easy enough. Okay. All right. If nobody wants to do anything today, we can move on to maybe 2-3 days later. So first day, second day. When around do you want to turn into an eagle? When do you want to fly like an eagle?
To the sea?
Yeah.
Fly like an eagle.
Literally.
Literally,
Yeah,
yes.
really. No, yeah, I know. I got the song reference. That's why I was singing it. Probably the fourth day.
Okay, fourth day? Alright, I'll say it's about the fourth day. On the third day, nothing really of note happens. That pelican does not appear on the third day. There is a group of seagulls that make a nasty mess near the front of the ship, but that's cleaned up. There is a barrel that one of the crewmates swore it was tied down on the deck, but suddenly, for some reason, the ropes that were holding it down snapped, and it rolled down the deck for a little bit. And there was apparently there was a hole in the barrel that looks like some rodent had chewed through it, and the contents of it were spilling out. But other than that, and maybe a couple plates in the mess hall had like bent during some scuffle down there with the cook. But it just seems like, you know, just things happen. Things of little note, just little things of bad luck here and there. Fourth day, one
I was
of
about to say, hang on. Rain, would you have told the rest of us about the ropes, like, snapping on the second day?
She might mention it like in passing, but not like, "Hey guys, the rope snapped."
Mm,
Like it might have come up over dinner or something like that, but there wouldn't be an
okay.
emphasis on it.
Right. But with that barrel snapping as well, I think that would make Tilda curious. 'Cause it's making Ro curious.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna say, but again, I was muted. That after the second event of things just kind of going slightly wrong, Melanie's gonna investigate.
Yeah,
Ah.
Ronnie's gonna like pick up a patrol to keep an eye out for suspicious behavior
Okay.
and activity.
Okay, that's cool. So let's see. Who's ever doing like some investigating on the ship, you know, just keeping an eye out. Um, let's say, let's go with perception checks first, just to see if you see anything out of the ordinary, and then if you see it or want to investigate further, then we can go for investigation checks. It's really nice outside, Melanie. I mean,
It's so nice out here.
yeah.
Honestly,
It's the sea air is great. You haven't been seasick this whole time.
my hair's getting those sweet like sea waves where you get like the beach hair. Oh,
It's great. It's wonderful. Tilda, you know, you're kind of checking things out when you know you're passing the mess hall when the ship's cook, Kitty Lee, she is, you know, this spindly woman who's probably in her mid 60s and has these large like sunspots everywhere on her face. You know, it's definitely somebody who is probably at the high risk of skin cancer.
Yep.
She's just looking around, and she is looking in crates and in barrels, and you know, you hear her murmuring to herself, "I swear I had made more hardtack biscuits. Maybe I'm miscounting." And she just murmurs about, like, you know, like a couple of them have been missing. She starts blaming maybe the rodents on the ship, the ship cat. Fisheye probably's not doing his job.
Excuse me, darling.
Yes. Oh, hello, miss. Can I help you? Are you hungry?
Oh, no, not at the moment. Are you all right?
Uh, I think I'm losing it, dearie. And she points to, like, you know, a little a stash of biscuits. I swear I made some more yesterday. Now I'm losing. I think I'm losing 4 or 5. I was sure I'd had enough to feed the crew for like the next couple of days, but now I'm a little short, so I gotta get some water and make some more. I think I was on deck too long, maybe yesterday or something. Just, you know, probably.
Tell me, occurrences. I mean, there seems to be a lot of mishaps, little things, but mishaps nonetheless aboard this ship.
Mm.
Um, on one of the first days we were out to sea, there were ropes snapping, barrels have come loose, and now this happening. Are these common occurrences on?
And you see she's kind of like stroking her chin at this point. I don't know, like it happens once in a while, but somebody probably like pissed off a seagull and threw a rock at it or something. You can't piss off them seabirds.
Hmm.
Or probably something like, and she goes down the
That was
list of
row,
like
not silver.
a list of like superstitions sailors have. Probably somebody did one of those, and it's just a short string of bad luck, I guess. I mean, it's not like it's not like somebody pissed off Malora or something. Maybe I should go clean that shrine, and or tell the captain he should leave something at at the shrine or something. That's something I'll bring up to him when I take dinner up, I think.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Oh, well, yes. Do you mind if I stick around for a bit and try to investigate further?
Oh, not at all, not at all. And if it's really rats, then I can probably use your help with them, or we can try to find the cat.
Tilda's seriously reconsidering. Perhaps it's a magical malady.
Okay, maybe.
I'm going to cast detect magic.
Okay. So just around like the mess hall.
Yeah, well, it's just kind of a general radar kind of a thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It just kind of beep,
Yeah.
beep,
Beep
beep,
beep.
just
All right.
around
All right.
where she was
Looking for
looking and
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see anything magically of note. I mean, there are a couple like droppings. Rodent droppings. You see like in a corner. Maybe she was right about the rats.
I'm gonna prestidigitate those away
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah, you can definitely clean those up. It's not really hard to clean. Yeah, but you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. Ronnie, so you're looking around, and you're probably looking around. You check out some of the rigging on top deck just to make sure the ropes are new, nothing's been chewing them. Things look like they have been replaced fairly recently. Um, you do see far off into the distance there's like a sandbank and like that's connected to a very small island. It's super small. It's probably the size of a house. Just a little place where sand has probably gathered on like a high point on like a coral reef or something like that. And you notice that there is a one of the crewmates. You recall his name being Marcel. He's the one of the he's one of the mates on board. Usually helps out with the rigging and masts, and he looks like he's dumping something from a barrel into the water. And when you get a closer look, it looks like if you took dried fish And you dried fish, you gut them, you cure them, and you put them in a barrel with some salt. The funny thing is, it looks like the fish, even though the majority of them were cured in some way, it looks like they started rotting for some reason.
Hey, Marcel.
Oh, hey, Ronnie. What's up? What's going on?
I was about to ask you the same. Those fish are cured.
Yeah, well, they were, and he brings back the barrel up, and you see there's some rot starting to, somehow he says some water got into these barrels, even though it was sealed real tight, and we got some rot situation going on in here. So I think the whole barrel is bad. I don't know what happened.
Is it the only one?
The only one I found. I'm gonna go through the rest of them and see if any more water got into the rest of them.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna
This
just
is very odd.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check the food supply. I mean, we might have to stop along shore to resupply if the problem seems like it's worse than this.
Push come to shove, I can make food for us.
Well, thank you kindly. But yeah, I'll let you know I'll let you and the captain know and Mar know if we need to stop. We should be okay. If anything, we could always, try fishing, maybe, or going to like some island. Not that one. That one seems a little small to have anything to forage. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I'll go check down
All right.
below to see what's going on down there.
All right, you could talk to Kitty. Maybe, I'm gonna go mention it to her, and she might double check some of the food stocks and such.
I'll go check down there first, and then I'll probably meet up with her.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
So Zotari, Eagle.
I thought this was the second day, or
We're at about the fourth day at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like there's some weird stuff happening on the ship, and I feel like I would notice at this point that people are asking questions and
probably
trying to do stuff. So might we have a powwow?
Saitari,
What?
have you seen my hair? Look at these waves. This salt air is making my hair amazing.
I know. It does absolute wonders for the hair. I loved it when we would cross continents. My hair never looked better. It was...
There's also some
wonderful.
weird stuff going on, but honestly, my hair is way better.
Interesting. Will you fill me on the kind of weird stuff that's happening?
Yeah, all these ropes and barrels keep going bad. I don't know if it's poor planning or if something's cursing us. Somebody said something about throwing rocks at seagulls, but no one would be that dumb. It's fine.
No, nobody would be that dumb.
Exactly.
I didn't throw any rocks at seagulls, just to be clear. There was a pelican on the ship. Anyway. I'll link arms with you.
I flip my hair.
Why don't we both go downstairs and take a look around, see what we can find?
Sounds like a good plan. I think that some other people have been looking around too, so we might even have powwow or something.
Maybe. We'll find out. Let's see.
As you guys are, you link arms and walk downstairs. As you pass the first set of stairs to get below deck, there is, you notice the ship's powder monkey, Dante. It's just walking, headed towards the deck, and then all of a sudden, he loses his footing. Seems like he slips on a puddle of water, and his hand slams against the wall, and he's just like clutching his head. Ah, mother! And he sees you two. It's like, oh, sorry, ow. Shakes his head. And,
Are you
watch out
alright?
for that. I'm fine. Just watch out for that pile of water. I'm gonna go get him. Oh, son of a.
Is he bleeding?
No, he's just got a big welt that's going on right now.
Oh, okay.
Like a
So it's probably not anything more than like a point of damage. It's
N-
it's more pride than anything.
Yeah, just like slipping in front of, two of the passengers that are paying them.
Oh my god.
Look,
All of these intelligence scores are garbage.
okay.
Sorry, I'm looking through all of the beasts to see if I could find anything that would be worthwhile to shift in, like to polymorph myself into that has.
I thought
keen
you-
What about like a
senses.
giant ape?
That's still really low.
Has to be beast, right?
Yeah.
Technically, a Tressum is a beast.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have keen senses, don't they?
Only for smell.
That's all I wanted.
And
Say,
you can still
Melanie,
fly.
uh, do you feel like turning into a flying cat and taking a look below decks with me? Seeing if we can
Yes.
sniff out this creature?
Yes.
Wonderful. I believe I can do that if I upcast Polymorph.
I
One moment.
Don't think that you can.
Oh.
I
Oh
thought
no, I
polymorph
can't.
was
There
single
is no
target.
upcast. It is a single spell
That
level.
yeah, that is a twin spell only.
Okay. Well, my perception check is shit, but I just got Melanie excited. So,
It's like when you tell a kid you're gonna go for ice cream. Like you can't not go for ice cream.
I'll polymorph you into a Tressum.
It's like, I meant later today. Nope, you're doing it now, because they're too excited.
I would like to like fly around in a tiny circle, and then I want to hover my little wings in front of Zaitari's face, and I want a real gentle, just soft pat, booper snoot.
Okay.
Just boop.
You also have detect invisibility.
Oh yeah, by the way, does there anything that Ronnie has seen with the fact that you can see the ethereal plane and invisibility and true sight and all that?
Yeah, I took that into account. Nothing where except when he was talking to Marcel, nothing on deck, especially.
You.
Uh,
I look at Melanie, and I give her a little scritch behind the ears. I think you can find this culprit.
Rawr!
What kind of cat is she?
She's a big ol' Maine Coon, like
Ooh, yeah.
like medley.
Am I the same
Nice.
color as my hair?
Yeah, I would have done that. The wings are the same too.
Ha! I shall now fly around. I'm gonna try to go to. I mean, obviously, I've got Tressum intelligence, but
You
gonna
have an
try-
11. You have an 11.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's not
So
bad.
it's not shit.
I'm going to like fly around to the various places that I remember things happening. So I'm assuming that we've conversed a little bit. So I'm guessing I know about the rigging and maybe some of the other ones. You can decide which ones I know about. And then I would like to like smell and try to see if there are any similar smells across any of the areas. Was I muted again? Shit.
No,
No, you
No.
are.
So sorry. So
No,
first
you
of
can
all,
think. I just was
yeah.
worried because
So-
I've been blowing my nose a lot.
So first of all, you meet you meet the ship's cat, Fisheye,
Wow.
who is not happy with you. This is what she looks like. Yeah.
Ah,
Hence why the name Fisheye.
Yes.
sure.
Is it
Apt.
an animal handling check to be okay with other animals?
Let's go.
I don't know. I feel like it would be a persuasion
Yeah,
check.
it's probably persuasion for you at this point.
You have a
because-
I mean-
+1.
I was about to say, either way, it's the same.
I'm a pretty kitty too. She's mean to me. I'm just gonna fly away.
Yeah, Fisher raises a paw to bat you across the face, but you just like
Wow.
flutter out of reach. And she, her hackles are raised, and she goes. And she just glares at you, her tail twitching violently.
Oh, it's like doing that vibrating thing.
Yep. But you fly, so you are able to get past her. All right. Okay, so you're looking for things, connecting smells, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I figure I'm just going to the various different places, seeing if there's any smells that connect the various pieces. Just like make sure that there's nothing, I don't know, suspicious happening.
Okay. So where is the first place? I mean, do you want to go to the mess hall? Do you want to go to the bunks?
Where were we when she cast the spell? Were we like walking around on the deck?
You were going below deck, going in towards the ship, so you'd be going towards the mess hall and the bunks at that point, and that's when the powder monkey had slipped and banged his head against the wall.
All right. Then I'm gonna smell that area.
Okay.
I'm gonna smell like the floor, the puddle. Like I'll just get a good sense of smells, and then I'm gonna go up to the rigging and sniff around up there.
Okay. A couple individuals are weirded out by a flying cat.
Yeah.
That they've never seen
That
before.
they've never seen before.
Yep.
Well, I'm following around.
Okay.
I say, don't worry, it's fine.
Okay.
It's Melanie. Can't you recognize her?
You guys get a lot of okay. You get a couple of okay, weird magic shit kind of looks, and then you get a couple of is she smoking something kind of looks.
It's valid.
And like people like the captain and are like, okay, it's just flying cat. It's the magic people being magic-y again. No problem here. All right, so you're smelling the rigging. It smells normal. I mean, it smells like what a sea-air rope would smell like.
That's fair.
Yeah. Rain's probably up there, I assume, because Rain's hanging up in the rigging and the masts and such. Rain, you see Maine Coon, Tressum, and Zaitari.
I put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, you figured you could. And yeah, there's nothing. You don't see anything unusual. Give me like a perception smell, and I believe you do get advantage, right?
Yep, and you have a +5.
Ooh. Oh wait, no, they're both 4s. I don't get to add them together.
Nope. That's terrible.
Yeah. So a 9.
9.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it smells like that ropey sea smell.
Okay, that's fair.
Melanie, you want to head downstairs? See if we can find anything else?
Saitari, that is not at all what I meant.
Ugh. Ha ha. Very funny, Rain. Listen, we're trying to figure out what's going on ship, and I said we turn us both into flying cats, and then I remembered that I could only be one of us, and so I didn't want to disappoint your girlfriend.
I understand.
Meow.
Scratch her on the head.
Meow. I do a little cat dance, and then I go to the next place. Sniffing things.
All right. Did you want to just be on deck right now and just sniffing things?
Sure.
Yeah, might as well start there.
All right.
Work our way down.
Okay. Cool. So sniffing things. You see the individual that I had mentioned before, Marcel. He's now cleaning out the barrel. He's cleaning out a barrel. I don't think you saw him tossing away the fish. It smells of fish, clearly, Melanie.
Mhm.
And you're watching him for a little while he's like, sticking himself in the barrel to get inside and cleaning it. You do see him like there with his pinky. There is a very small hole.
In his pinky?
No, he's sticking the pinky in the hole, and you
Oh.
see the end of it, coming out the other side.
Just the end? Just the end
Oh.
coming out
No,
the...
shut up! Shut up!
Just the
Wait,
tip?
wait,
Shut
no. Does it look kind of like a little animal?
Sure.
I attack it.
Ow! Ow! Fish eye! Ah!
Melanie,
The fuck?
that's rude.
Oh, sorry.
By the way, you can understand common, but you just can't speak it.
And you hear it echo. What the hell is? Hello, Miss Saitari.
Hello. I apologize on behalf of my friend, and I point and I gesture to the cat.
Oh,
I
we
would
White
like to
cat.
pat the hole.
we have another cat?
No, don't. It's Melanie.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
I would like to
Great.
headbutt his leg until he pets me.
he pats you on the head.
Yeah. Then to my will.
He looks kind of weirded out.
This is just what our group needed. Cat roleplay.
Very good. Well, all right. Did you need something?
I would like to
we're
sniff
just-
in this barrel.
Just letting Melanie do her thing.
Okay. It smells of salt and fish and slightly of rot.
Give me that. All right. I'm really gonna analyze that rot smell.
Okay.
Get it deep in the nostrils. Remember it.
Rotting fish.
All right.
Melanie, is there anything around that hole that our friend found?
I look at her and I just raise my little arms like the shrug emoji. Like, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed? I'm a cat. I can't talk to you.
If you smell anything, maybe we can follow the trail.
Can I follow the trail of the rot? Is there enough of it that I could like, if I smell around, do I smell like a source or?
Well,
Well-
when you smell around the hole, it smells there. You're keen, like your eyes spot. There's a tiny, like maybe a few tufts of fur. Doesn't look like fish eyes because fish eye is black. Looks like a more a goody a color, like a light tan. Maybe
Okay.
a couple mouse hairs, even maybe a rat. A couple could come from a rat. You're not sure. Just having a little bit of the fur stuck to that hole, but definitely smells slightly of rodent.
I would like to see if I can track that smell.
Okay. Please roll survival.
That's a +1.
Hey!
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, like a bloodhound, that would be kind of insulting to a cat, but you're a cat person, so you cat who is a person who is a cat right now, so you don't really care about that. You track the smell. It goes to the edge of the deck, and where did it like the wall of the deck meet? There seems to be a couple very, very, very small gaps. So they probably the rodents probably slipped through those gaps and probably beneath the deck from currently where you are standing.
I would like to paw at this, like, hey, pull this up. And then, like, look at Zaitar and be like, wow, wow, wow.
I gesture to the stairs. Do we need to go downstairs?
And I try to pull up the board again.
The board is the deck.
Yeah.
Thankfully you are not yourself.
Wait, I am still wearing my belt. Am I addressing with? I'm not, but I don't.
No. Thank God.
I love
no.
the idea of this though.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. All right. I will go downstairs, and then I would like to try to like remember where I am now and like get back to here.
Okay. So while you guys are heading downstairs, Ronnie, you went to talk with Kitty, I assume, about like the food and stuff, right?
No, I was gonna investigate the hold first and then go talk to Kitty based off of whatever I found.
Okay, so cargo hold.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking around the cargo hold. Could you roll me a perception check, please?
Come on, character sheet.
Okay, so you're in the cargo hold. There is, as of course, cargo. The ship probably is currently going to be delivering some stuff after your journey. So you're looking in the normal plane and the ethereal plane, as per usual. So you're looking around, and you do notice that there are some rodent droppings down here. So maybe there needs to be another cat on board. Maybe Fisheye is just getting a little old, and she's not performing up to snuff at this point in her life. So maybe another ship cat would be a good suggestion to the captain. You do notice that sometimes you guys maybe there's a rat king down here, and she's in cahoots with the rat king. You do notice that sometimes you guys, put like canvas over some of the crates, just to protect, some of the more sensitive items from like water damage and whatnot. There is no canvas here on any of the crates. You don't even see like where and you guys have like a designated pile. You remember you guys had a designated pile where you put the spare canvas. That's not here either.
I'm gonna start looking around for a stowaway.
Okay. All right. So you're looking around. Melanie and Zaitari are coming downstairs. Tilda,
run into,
you probably run into
Ronny?
Tilda. Well, you've run into Tilda first because
Okay.
you gotta go past the mess hall to get to the cargo hold. And you see Tilda like scanning the room, probably using detect magic because you probably know what that looks like by now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, and she's just.
I like to imagine Tilda's eyes flare kind of when she uses magic. Just
Yeah, sure.
for flavor.
That's good. Yeah, that you should totally do that.
Especially like detect magic or things that I'm using to enhance my sight. Anyway, yeah. So
Yeah.
Hi, Tilda.
hello.
Melanie's on the scent. Or sorry, I should say, she's on the trail, and I gesture.
I beg your
to
pardon.
Tress and Melanie.
Wow. I would like to fly up to Rowena.
To Rowena?
Nope, to Tilda.
Tilda, yeah.
All the way to Massachusetts.
I am breaking that fourth wall so hard. I'm flying through the computer screen. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to fly up to Tilda. And I would like to f And I would like to boop the snoot.
Don't you dare.
So I reach out to do the slow pat. and she
Yeah,
does
I'd like to
that,
think
and
that she just kind of catches your
I just
paw.
I just pull it back. I look kind of sad.
I scratch her on the head.
Meow.
You're very cute, darling, but you're not. You said she was
I-
on the scent? Because right now she's just.
Yes, she got
Meow.
distracted because she's having
I'm flying
fun.
to where it was. Flutter, flutter.
She smelled something at the barrel that somebody was cleaning out. So we're following it.
Oh, alright. Was it. Why were they cleaning out a barrel? And why was this.
I assume he would have explained to me why he was cleaning out the barrel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. I'll pass along the information. Seems that there's a bit of bad luck going on the
Yes,
ship, and I'm
we
thinking
noticed.
we have a stowaway.
Yes, or somebody pissed off Melora, apparently, according to the cook. That might have been. You haven't encountered any seabirds? Or anything?
No, just a shitty pelican, but I think it's just...
Which is a...
Maybe I don't think it likes my music.
So you pissed off the seabird?
Oh, yes. This is definitely my fault, because...
I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that it's a possibility.
The pelican doesn't like my lovely music.
It's maybe a superstition, and maybe completely irrelevant, but it's something to keep in mind.
Okay, well,
We've certainly dealt with weirder things, have we not?
We have. But we can deal with the pelican when it comes back, I'm sure, to spit another fish at me. For now, let's
Lead
go
on,
with...
Melanie.
Let's follow the polymorphed fighter girl.
Mm.
Rawr.
Okay, so you head down the cargo hold. You see Ronny. He's looking around for things.
By the way, Tilda's gonna keep, like, a good 5 feet between herself and Zaitari, just in case that pelican shows up and spits fish and misses.
Okay, that's cool.
We are downstairs, so if the pelican comes down here, I'll be impressed.
Stranger things have happened.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys run into Ronny, who is looking around very intensely.
Hello there, Ronny.
Hello. Are you also investigating the stuff that's been happening?
Yes.
There's supposed to be canvas in all these crates to help protect them, and I'm not seeing a single piece of canvas.
Yes, I believe somebody is fucking with things.
Yeah, I suspect perhaps stowaway. That's my initial thought.
Mine as well, honestly.
Tilda doesn't say anything. She just kind of nods.
Okay.
And Melanie has picked up a scent, so we're following her.
Alright, so Melanie, you're following the scent.
Does True Sight see through shapeshifted beings?
Yes.
I see through a loop.
So does she just see like Melanie flying through the air, but
No.
like cat-sized?
No, because your physical form has been changed into something else. It's not an illusion. An illusion is just like pasting a new image over the top of something.
Right, but shape changing changes the shape. Like a
Like,
werewolf shape changes, but
Moonbeam will undo shape changing, but the robe of eyes does not let me see through a shape changed creature. It lets me see through illusions.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought, I guess it's not True Sight then.
It's illusions, invisible creatures, invisible things, and into the ethereal plane.
Gotcha. Okay. Because
there's something
True
that
Sight
lets...
does penetrate shape change and things that shift form. You can see their true nature, not necessarily.
So it's
them,
more of like
but you
having
can-
an aura of like, hey, I'm pretty sure that's a dragon.
Yeah.
Pretty
Sorry,
sure Robovice
I
doesn't
didn't
want me
mean
to do that.
Press that.
Let me double check the wording. I'm pretty sure it's illusions.
Let's see.
I mean, here you guys go.
Yeah, no true sight.
Yeah. Not true sight. The
That
main
would
thing
make
is
sense.
the
That would
invisible.
probably be OP.
It's mainly the invisible creatures, objects, and then ethereal plane stuff.
I mean, those are all really useful. So
Mhm.
Yeah, they are. And then the 120-foot vision line all around me. Downside, I can get blinded if someone like turns on the light too quick next to me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Plus, it's really tacky. The robe itself.
I mean,
also that one, yeah,
Oh yeah.
thing's hideous.
Mhm.
but
If you
There
care
he is,
about
but-
that sort of thing.
So useful.
Okay. So you guys are wandering around. Melanie, your keen senses lead you to a dead rat. I will describe the rat to you. It looks like it's been cooked,
What?
Mm.
and something ate some part of it.
Interesting.
Does it look like it was cooked like on purpose, like roasted on a spit, or cooked like something caught on fire and this was too close?
No, it looks like purposely cooked.
And does it look recent?
Melanie can tell it's probably a week old. It's kind of like dried up.
Meow.
So there's been something on this ship for a while then.
Yeah, because we're only like 4 days in.
Yeah. Melanie, can you sniff around the rat, see if you could find another scent, maybe what cooked this?
Meow.
Okay, roll perception for scent.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much me.
That's the robe of eyes right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
You do catch something. And it leads you to a crate. It's a large crate, probably a 10 by 10, we'll say, for size purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming from inside the box.
I would like to point at the box like a dog, realize I'm a Tressum, and then stalk up to it and try to find a way in.
I'll just whisper towards Melanie. Melanie, do you want to be yourself now?
I was about to say,
Meow.
good luck, because Melanie's our strong man. So we're all gonna be just like sitting outside the crate for another couple hours.
I try to flex in kitty form.
Okay.
Strunk.
Meow.
I'm gonna drop polymorph.
Okay.
You see Melanie
please tell
crouched
me-
on the ground and flexing.
Oh man, I really wanted Melanie to just like fall on her ass just because she'd been like she has a flying cat.
like fluttering above the air.
Yeah,
like
and then-
at 3 inches.
Yes.
Right. I go up to the crate. I like to pry that shit open.
You don't need to.
Oh
No, it's already
shit.
open.
Oh shit.
There are no nails holding the top down.
Oh.
Then
Uh-huh.
I just toss that shit off.
You toss that shit off, and there's a scare. Ah!
Found you.
Melanie, since you're the person closest to the crate, I assume because you flipped the lid
And
across the
meowed
room
at them.
and meowed at them.
Yep.
There is what you can only describe. What Melody can only describe as a child
Sure.
with blue skin. Looks like it has fish fins for ears.
Mhm.
Has these very wide, wide, wide eyes that are a deep green in color. Has hair that is green of the same color and is like staring up at you. Looks like it has a makeshift cape made out of canvas.
If I roll like an intelligence, would I know what this being seems to be?
Sure.
Because I think I know, but
I think I know as well, but I would
Mhm.
need to see it.
Good job.
Maybe. I mean, could be a genasi, could be maybe like a
You don't know.
merfolk. She's not sure.
okay.
Tilda kind of peeks around Melanie.
It's okay. We would like to talk to you.
Okay. That's not the child saying okay. Okay, I'm saying okay. Melanie's saying this. she it's as far as you can tell, a girl. Kind of young, you think? But given her race, you're not sure if young is young.
Would you come out and speak with us?
She's just staring at you.
Just lift her out. Or sorry, lift it out.
Hold on.
Do we have a way to make her understand the language we're speaking? I'm going to start speaking in Elvish. Does she respond at all? I'm literally just saying, do you speak Elvish in Elvish?
She throws a rat head at you.
Can Ronny see her?
I say, do
You see a
speak
rat.
Goblin?
You see a rat
In
head
Goblin.
fly out of the crate.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and look down, and then when I see her, I'm gonna speak in Aquan. I'm gonna say,
There we go.
"Hi, we're not gonna hurt you."
Oh. And you see her eye. She perks up a little bit.
How did you get on the ship?
She looks very kind of like unsure of all of this.
But you can trust me. I'm just a turtle.
I'm going to.
Well,
walk
roll
over to the
persuasion. Roll persuasion.
crate. Oh wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, roll persuasion. Sorry, I don't know. I kept on hitting the mute button and unmuting. Yeah. All right. She's gonna stand, and she's gonna slowly crawl the crate. Ronnie, you've been on the ocean long enough. You know what she is. She's a Triton.
Yeah.
Yes.
And judging by the few Tritons you've seen on your voyage, she can't be older than 5 years old.
All right, come here. I'm not gonna hurt you, and I'm just gonna hold out a hand.
She will very hesitantly take it.
You don't gotta worry about nothing. We're the good guys. Let's get you to a real bed. Zaitari, Tilda, can one of you run ahead and tell Martin that we're gonna need the captain's quarters?
Tilda looks at Zaitari. You'll faster, darling.
Fine. I'll go.
I'm gonna just tell the little girl, like, we're gonna go on deck. There's gonna be a lot of folks there, but they're not gonna hurt you. And I'm gonna take you somewhere safer and somewhere that's way better than a box.
She will nod.
I'll go find Marnin.
All right, Martin is on deck. Looks like she's repairing some of the rigging. Oh, hi, Zartari. Can I help you? Are you
We have
alright?
a stowaway. It's a little girl.
Oh, jeez. All right.
That's what's been doing all of the shit on deck.
You don't say, little girl. Oh, sneaky little girl, if anything. All right.
I didn't make the. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what it was?
Sure.
Or intelligence check, yeah.
Arcana or intelligence is fine.
Okay. I mean, no, my Arcana will be way better. I think it's thinking about it. Yeah, there it goes.
What are you trying to discern with this? Like,
Just her race.
yeah, you know she's a
What
dragon.
I've read about.
Yeah,
okay.
you've read a shit ton.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, that's fine. Little Triton girl.
Okay.
Ronny has her.
All right.
Talked her out of, I think, throwing more rat heads.
Oh,
Melanie.
jeez.
So, by our estimation, she's been on the ship at least a week.
Oh, jeez. Then 3 days before we got you, she must have gotten on while we were in Godarn. Okay. All right. I assume Ronnie wants to like check her out in like a private quarters. I'll let my dad
Yes.
know. All right. Just give me a few minutes, and you see her go towards the rear of the boat to let the captain know.
I'll find Rain and also inform her.
Rain, you see
stuff.
Zartari come up from the deck, and you see her talk to the first mate, and the first mate go towards like the captain's quarters. So you probably get something's up.
Yeah, I'll hop on down. Did you find whatever it was you guys were looking for?
Yep, little Triton girl. She's been on the ship for a while.
How old?
I don't. Well, I guess my Arcana check would probably
Yeah, be good enough. 5, you think?
probably like 5.
And they've been on how long?
Yeah, at least a week. We found a rat that was cooked, and it's been cooked for at least a week. So at least that long. Could have been longer.
I don't think a child accidentally finds their way aboard a ship.
Not like this, especially not a Triton. That's very strange.
Something strange going on here. Beyond the stowaway.
Maybe. Ronnie's gonna look at her. He speaks Aquan, so
All right. So Ronnie, you're
convenient.
you're with the child.
Yes.
Yeah. She has not said anything to you.
That's okay. After a while, as we're just like shuffling up towards the captain's quarters and she's not saying anything, I'm just gonna like slowly start stretching my neck out super, super long and then
Okay.
pulling it all the way back into my shell.
You hear that.
I'm just gonna do it real slow. And then as I'm like disappearing into my shell in Aquan, I'm like, oh no. I'm falling.
She starts giggling.
And when we get to deck where we're gonna be stepping out onto deck where I know there's more people, I will ask her if she wants to walk or if she would like me to carry her.
She's gonna just put her makeshift canvas cape over her head. But she doesn't make any motion to like climb your back. She looks like she wants to walk.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna put a hand on her shoulder then to steer her.
By the way, Tilda's been following them.
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
This whole time.
Yeah.
but just trying not to crowd the kid.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll just with one hand on her shoulder so she doesn't like run into a wall or something. I'm gonna steer her to the captain's quarters and
All
get
right.
inside.
The captain's outside. He allows you guys privacy. He shoos some of the crew members away, telling them, "Yeah, give him some time. You'll find out what's going on." And you are able to lead her into the captain's quarters without anything happening. At this point, once she knows she's like not out in the open, she's gonna take the canvas piece off.
Ronnie,
Yes.
would you mind asking her if she could take off the cape? It's a lovely fashion choice, but I imagine it would go better to be put to better use in its original purpose.
I'll take out one of my silk scarves, something that matches her hair. I'm sure I have a lot.
Yeah, you can bring out like a green one or something.
Yeah. I'll hand it to Ronnie. Tell her you can trade her canvas for this.
All right. I'm gonna hold the scarf in one hand. I'm just gonna point at her cape, and I'm gonna just say, "Trade."
She'll take off the canvas, and you see what she's wearing underneath. She looks like she's wearing like clothing that looked like it was made out of like some burlap material, but it's like horribly falling apart at this point.
Ugh.
And I'll give her the scarf, and I'll take the canvas and just kind of set it aside.
All right, she'll start like playing with it and trying to decide where to put it.
What do we do with a kid, you guys?
We ask.
We ask questions, and I'm going to go talk to the captain.
Like, how did she get here? What is her name?
I meant kind of beyond the question part, though. What do you do with a kid on a boat?
I mean, surely there's been children on the boat.
Passengers, but they have parents to look after them. Or
Well,
they're signed up as a cabin boy.
are there any, persons of, that want kids that are here and not busy?
Not about to go kill themselves, maybe?
I don't know. I have kind of been away from the crew for a while, so
That's fair.
but yeah, I'll see what I can get out of the girl,
Stop
and
with
I'll
the
just
name.
sit down on the ground. Yeah, sit on the ground, make myself look small-ish,
Okay.
and I'll ask her what her name is.
She says in Aquan, Shadok.
Shadok. Yeah, and I'll just assume everything is being translated.
She actually said words, though, like that.
Yeah.
A word.
Well, how did you get on the ship, Shadok? It's a weird spot to find you in a box.
Went to shore. Found box. And she describes in the best way pretty much what you can discern as a dock. Need hide. Found that she makes the shape of the box. And yeah.
Why did she need to hide?
Yeah. Were you running for something? Why were you hiding? We're
She-
somewhere
she-
safe right
yeah,
now.
She
so.
looks really hesitant at this point.
We're somewhere safe. It's just us.
They people they don't like me.
They
Hmm.
like people on shore.
No, people in water. They
Mm.
not like me.
Why not?
They say I make bad things happen.
Well, I have just the thing for you, my dear girl. Here, I'm gonna rustle around my pocket, and I'm gonna pull out this smooth white stone I have with a little hole in the middle. This is my lucky rock. Now, I've got to be this old because of this lucky rock.
Are you holding up just a miscellaneous number of fingers?
No, I have a little rock.
No. I mean, like, to show how old you are. Are you just holding up some fingers?
I'm just assuming my face is lined and I look like I want to die, so I look old enough.
Oh my god!
Please end it. End me.
Now, if you hold on to this rock, I bet you it'll bring you good luck too.
She will very gently take the rock and look at it.
And when she does, I cast Remove Curse.
Okay.
There you go. From the rock or from the girl?
Like when she on her, when she takes it from me, and I like her fingers like touch my giant scaly hand.
Yeah.
I just Remove Curse.
Okay. As you do, so it's Melanie, Tilda, Ronnie, Zartari went outside. Rain
Yeah,
Rain, are you still up top or are you on deck at this point?
I'm on deck.
You're on deck at this point, so
Yep,
you're
on
probably
deck.
where Zartari is. Melanie, Ronnie, Tilda, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh Jesus, fuck.
Wow. What?
Ooh,
What curse is this?
I know.
Is there a sea hag? Do we have to go sell our misery?
So Tilda, you as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm debating whether to use my
Important row.
one of my important rolls.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to know whether or not I pass, and I might use Indomitable.
You do not pass.
Alright, I am gonna use Indomitable.
I'm gonna use a 19.
All right,
which with my Constitution save becomes a 28.
Okay. So those who do pass, will only take.
There's a long pause. I don't like
I
it.
know.
Yes, doing math. I don't like.
Do not
Math
like. Do
bad.
not want.
Jesus fuck! What kind of ancient spirit inhabits
You
this
take
child?
15 points as the.
15.
Yeah. Well, that's halved. Ronnie takes 30.
Whoa!
As you are, Ronnie, you are thrown back similar to a thunder wave spell. The furniture in the captain's quarters are pushed back against a wall. You are thrown 10 feet back, taking 30 points of essentially thunder damage. Melanie and Tilda only take half of that, so you take 15.
Tilda still like curses as she, like bloody hell. What
And
the?
you two don't move. But yeah.
Is the girl okay?
Yeah, the girl's fine. She just looks in shock, like
What the fuck?
kind of like did I do that? Because she's still
She's not Steve Urkel.
she's and Rain and Zaitar, you hear it. Just as
rewinding back 10 seconds.
Yeah, just
so I'm
as you were
talking to the captain.
yeah, you're
and,
talking to the captain. The
or
captain's
Melanie,
like, okay,
Rain.
so there's a Triton child on board. Okay, I can see. And then you hear this boom. And he's like looking back. He sees his windows from the captain's quarters shatter, and he and
Jesus
Mare
fuck.
just go like, what the?
Yeah. Gods above, what the fuck just happened? I'll just run over and
Knives
slam
out.
the door open.
Yeah, the door's slightly bowed out, so it's not hard to open the door.
Goddamn.
Yeah, and you see a child holding a white rock. Ronnie against the wall. Tilda and Melanie look like they just went through something, and she's just looking up in surprise, just like what? It's just like she's looking at this rock and just looking back at you.
Does Ronnie look obviously hurt?
Oh, he looks hurt.
That was almost
then-
half my hit points.
Then I will cast Healing Word at 4th level.
I pull out the Wand of Cure Wounds and also
What did she do?
give
I
Ronnie a
don't,
tap.
I don't think she did anything.
There you go. 18 hit points, Ronnie.
25.
Thank you. So I'm back up to full. Yeah, I don't think she did anything.
She's
Well,
still
was
kind of
it
in
the rock?
shock.
Then what was that?
I tried to remove curse because something's going on with her. And then
Well.
it did that.
Did it work?
Did
Or
it work?
I have no idea.
Too bad we don't have any paladins. Damn it.
Oh! I can detect good and evil.
There you go.
Detect evil and good.
Do it.
Yeah. Using one of my cleric spells.
Okay. Sure. Let me see how this would work. Place an object.
Has she been magically consecrated or desecrated?
I'm trying to figure out if this counts.
Yeah, like it's like almost impossible to tell if something is cursed.
I know.
Would identify work technically?
Identify
No, it does
when
not
cast.
detect cursed objects.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
yeah,
gonna say,
okay.
but it doesn't. It does detect magical effects on a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it might if it's the curse, then nah.
That's how you got me.
Yeah, yes, it did.
Let me see.
I'm trying to look through.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm gonna start reassuring the girl that everything's fine. That wasn't her fault.
Okay, she's just like,
Curse.
and she just keeps like she's just muttering,
you.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
sorry.
It's the lucky rock. The lucky rock is mad at me because I'm giving it away, but you obviously deserve it. So I'm okay with what happened.
Please
She's
roll
now
a
terrified of the
deception.
rock.
Of ever giving it away.
Yeah, better not give
15.
this rock away.
All right,
It's a child.
She looks like she believes you.
Yeah, it's a child. How hard is it to lie to a child?
Ronnie,
Sometimes extremely easy and sometimes extremely hard.
Do you-
Yes.
Ronnie, do you have or Tilda? Do you have any of your I mean, divination spells is the best way to put it, but ones where you can ask questions and receive answers. Do you
I
have those
have-
prepared?
I always am able to commune. Yes.
You could try asking your deity if the curse is present or removed, or what we might need to do to remove it. If remove curse didn't do it.
I can absolutely do that. I would like to do it as a ritual though, so give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I was about to say, did detect evil and good do anything?
Not
or
really. I mean, she's clearly a humanoid. So you rule that out.
yes. But do I sense any evil or good within her that's like, the curse type of thing?
No,
I think about detect evil and good. It doesn't really detect evil or good.
I know.
that's weird. Yeah, I'm just reading the spell again. I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
really.
so I'm like,
it's just creature types.
No, it also identifies places or objects within range that have been magically consecrated or desecrated. I would
think
say, like, see,
Paladins
here's the
get
thing.
that for no spells.
It's a
I
dark
would
black
say,
aura around right now.
It is like the void.
Knew it!
No.
I would say that, you know, a curse would be an object that you could detect with detect evil and good. But maybe that's just me.
But it's a curse. It's not desecration, though.
Yeah, it's different.
Eh. I know there's like a spell that is desecration, but honestly, I would just let it go.
Okay.
But whatever. It's fine. Useless.
Alright. Well, while you're doing that, Ronnie, the Shadok is telling the rock it's been bad. And it, in so many words, needs to accept its new circumstances. In more childlike terms.
I love this kid.
It takes 10 minutes. Alright.
Yes, it does. And I get
Oh,
3 questions that can be answered with yes or no.
question. Did the kid look like she took damage?
No.
No,
Okay.
she's fine.
All right, good.
So Ronnie wanted to make sure that she didn't blame herself for whatever happened, even though
Oh, I'm just.
her.
I feel like it could be different things depending on if it caused her damage or not. So that's why I was curious.
I'm going to, for my first question, I'm going to ask, is Shattuck cursed currently?
Yes.
Can I remove this curse with my remove curse spell?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
Do you know how to remove the curse?
You're asking Tyr.
Yes.
Or an agent of Tyr. Yes.
Okay.
And there go all your questions.
I'm gonna look at the others like I need to prepare a different spell, but I can ask more questions later. This was commune. I need to probably do a divination. I could also conjure Celestial tomorrow and see if they can help with this.
Well, let's do
Oh, wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Knowing that Tyr had kind of a little bit to say about this, I would like to focus on the sword
Okay.
and kind of reach out and be like, yo, I'm not actually gonna say yo.
Dude, could you do me a favor, bro?
Tyr, our favorite bro.
You, Mr. Sword, have known things before. Do you know anything about this?
Roll a religion check.
Ugh.
You feel the sword sigh at you.
Yeah.
It just that sword is always sighing.
And you kind of get the feeling of, I hit things hard.
Yeah.
And like a big kind of like shrug emoji.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, well, it didn't work. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna see if there's anything on my list that I could swap out to prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah, so I could do a conjure Celestial and bring a Celestial directly to us.
And
Like
what
a
would that
unicorn.
entail? That
Yeah.
might work. That might definitely
What
work.
was that second one? I didn't hear it.
I could conjure a Celestial. It's a CR4 lower, though.
It's CR4 or lower, I believe.
Now, is that the one where you have to pay them?
No, that's Planar Ally.
Oh, okay.
This one just takes me a minute, and I can have them for an hour. But is a unicorn a CR4?
It's a CR5.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, because that would have worked.
Celestial.
And if I cast it at a-
CR4.
9th level spell slot, I could summon a unicorn.
I
don't
have a
have 9th
list
level
of
spells.
things you can summon as a
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
select
sorry.
looking
So
up
you're saying you can just poop out a unicorn, basically?
I can do a Pegasus or Quaddle right now. Well, either of those help.
Gonna be honest, when you say koaddle, I just think koala. I'm like, that would not be useful. We don't all need chlamydia.
Neither will help.
I kind of want to put celestial koalas in here now.
They're just
My-
real slow, real dumb.
My
They burp a lot.
my players have started, because my nickname is K. They've started referring to me as the K-Walla, and my like DM persona is a floating Yoda koala.
Nice.
But yeah, so maybe not that one. I thought I could do a unicorn, but I misremembered what level a unicorn is.
Do we
Um,
have enough incense and ivory to cast legend lore? Would that help?
Maybe cast you fucking mind. I'm looking at my spells here, madam. Okay, divination.
We should probably just do divination first, though.
Divination, it's better because it's an activity to occur within 7 days. If we plan on trying to break the curse within 7 days, that's the only real limitation. Is it has to be within 7 days.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah, that is the problem, because, I mean, here's the problem. We're traveling on this boat.
There's a lot of problems.
We're going to be in Haven soonish, and then we're traveling to the south of Haven to go into the wilds to confront yuan bullshit.
I know. I could try hallowing her.
We do have the stuff for it.
I don't know.
Do you have the stuff to cast Resurrection?
Yeah, I have all sort of back
No.
to life
Yes,
components.
We could just murder the child and
No.
then just bring her back to life. It's fine. No
Somehow
way.
I feel like that's not going to do it.
What if? Let me pull the specifics on a spell.
Well, you could do divination and ask if casting Hallow to remove the curse would work.
Yeah.
Or, wait, so what if we were to hallow a place? How long does that last?
Forever. It's until
Yeah.
dispelled.
Okay,
It's not a very big space, but it sticks around.
but what if, here's an idea. What if we cast Hallow and be like, here's a little space, you gotta stay here. And she can, like, stay in her little hallowed area. We can make it nice, put a little bed in there, and maybe, like, a stuffed animal, I don't know. And then, once we're done with the Wanty bullshit, we can mess with this. We can go ahead and do the divination, etc., etc. But while she's in the hallowed, in theory, what is happening? In theory, she'll maybe be less cursed?
Yeah, that's. What is? I'm looking through all my spells now because cleric spells, every single one of them is a not. It's impossible to remember all the components of all of
Oh,
them
yeah.
because they're freaking long.
Why is there a koala dungeon master?
That's K.
That's why players designed it for me and got it for like on like notebooks and like bags
Aw.
and stuff.
Oh, no, that's her
You have-
IRL picture.
That's just me. Only it's that, but 6 feet tall.
Oh, that's terrifying.
A 6-foot tall koala.
Also, I'm imagining 6 foot when they're like standing, like sitting down on their little butts because they always sit. So standing on your short little legs, you'd be like 7 feet tall, I guess.
Because I was thinking maybe I could like stick her in a temple of the gods, but I don't think it's going to help unless she's being possessed by something. And that's a lot of these. If it's a curse, I'm stuck. But if she's possessed, I have a lot of options. But I don't know if she's possessed or God said cursed.
Yeah, I mean, let's just try the divination and ask if a hallow would assist in the removal of the cursed.
I could also try casting heal and a greater restoration. I could do both today. I don't have divination today, but I have the other two.
Do we want to try to achieve more thunder damage? Is that what we're doing? Trying to...
What?
As you look around the shadows of their captain's quarters.
What I can do to keep it safe, though, is tie a rope to me, and she and I can go out in the water. Because neither one of us will drown.
I don't like that idea at all. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I
neither
hate
do
that
I.
idea completely.
Too many ghost sharks.
Yeah, it's too much liability.
Zelda, are you snacking already?
Shut up, leave me alone.
At this point,
I have ice cream.
ice cream is good. At this point, the captain walks through the doorway with the slightly hanging door now, and he says, we might want to hold off. We might want to hold off on that because, and then the ship, as if somebody dropped anchor, comes to a halt. Like,
Ugh.
Oh my god. What's happening now?
there's
Ghost ship. Ghost ship. Ghost ship.
Please no.
that I don't
guarantee
know, but somebody spotted something off the off to this. You guys, I don't speak the language. You guys might want to come out here. There's a merfolk out here.
Oh,
Oh,
She
fucking hell.
don't.
Ronny?
She doesn't look happy.
Yeah, I speak Aquan. Can somebody say with Shattuck, please?
I will.
Alright.
I don't speak any of these languages.
You're probably the best to protect her anyways, out of all of us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to deck.
All right.
Yeah.
You go up to the deck.
Following.
There are a few of the crew members looking off to the side of the ship, at what appears to be a merfolk woman, with a. Let me see. She has a large staff with 3 prongs attached to her back. She's dressed with multiple shells tied in her hair. She kind of looks like the cross between a typical merfolk and an anglerfish, like with the big, dangly, luminous bulb coming from her head, and these like big black eyes. You do not see any pupils at all. And she is hailing you.
Yeah, I'll go over to the rail and lean over it so I can see her, and I'm just gonna call out in Aquan, "Hail, hello."
Greetings. We are looking for somebody, and we believe she is on your ship.
Okay, can you be more specific? There's a lot of she's up here.
A Triton girl.
May I ask what you want with her?
She belongs with us, and we would like to take her back.
Insight check.
Same Z's.
Okay.
We don't know what they're saying.
Cross over.
I know I don't know what they're saying. I want to see if she looks hostile.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, sure, you can roll your insight. What are you trying to discern, Ronny?
If they have any ill intentions towards her.
I just want to know if this person looks hostile or not.
Well, she's not acting hostile, as far as body language is concerned. Um, I mean, she doesn't seem like she's particularly worried about the child per se, not with that tone of voice. Um, and you do get the sense that the merfolk woman does genuinely believe that she belongs to her. Not really in the motherly way, though.
Hmm. All right, give me a moment. I'm gonna lean back so she can't see my face.
Okay.
They would like the girl.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to believe that the girl belongs to her. I believe like cattle. So,
Well, we're protecting her. So, do you want to ask her about the nature of this curse?
I can, yeah.
Might as well. She's our best shot right now.
Alrighty. I'll lean back over.
Okay.
So we noticed that something's very much wrong with her, and when I tried to remove whatever it is from her, it blew me up. Can you elaborate a little bit more about whatever is going on with the bad vibes?
Okay. She looks at you, with this look of pity. And she says, "Oh my dear, you've already experienced it." The Merfolk explains that she is a child of ill omen. She was born under a blood moon, under the planet alignment, in Merfolk culture, which pretty much spells out doom. And pretty much she is a child of ill omen. Wherever she goes, bad luck will follow. Worse if she stays in a particular place for a time.
Does she know any way to undo the bad luck?
Um, she will explain if there was a way. They probably would have tried, um, already. So
That's fair.
yes, they seem like they don't know.
Okay,
But they are aware of her special powers, abilities per se.
yeah. I'm gonna just close my eyes real quick and ask Tyr maybe if he can help. Nope.
Damn.
I can do it every day.
Worth a try.
Oh, we'd like to help her. We don't mean any ill will towards her. We'd like to do what we can to remove the curse. My god said there was a way to do it. And just we're trying to research further about what that way is, so that perhaps we can actually do that for her and she can not hide in crates anymore.
So does this mean you're not giving her back?
Not right now.
You see her narrow her eyes a little bit.
I'll go up to Ronny. Ronny, have you asked her, or told her why the girl, ran away?
Oh, no. The girl ran away because she's scared of you.
The merfolk woman sighs.
Look, I don't want to adopt her. That's a bad idea for me. Kids, they're rough on the knees. I just want to help her, and I just need some time to do that.
You see her purse her lips. I am requesting that you give the girl to me. Please.
And I'm requesting that you give me a week. And I will. And if I don't, you can make me into soup.
This is very unfortunate, she says.
I'll tap Ronnie on the shoulder. Have you asked her why she wants her back?
No.
She wants her property back, darling.
Yes, but I just want to be clear. Can you ask her? Maybe figure out why, at least?
Sure. Why do you want her back at the very least?
Melanie!
No, be quiet.
Seeing
She's
that this-
in the hallway losing her mind in the bookshelf.
Sorry, I was just trying to imagine that.
Seeing that this merfolk woman has not yet answered promptly, I'll shout over the rail. You know, do you speak common?
She just kind of cocks her head towards you.
Ugh. Tell
Would
her
it be
not to
fair
bullshit.
to say her demeanor is slightly changed, at least?
Her demeanor has slightly changed to, okay, cordial, now losing patience.
Okay. Well, let's see what she says.
Okay. Please return the girl to me now,
Ugh.
and I will not sink this ship.
Well, why do you want her? Tell me that.
You're not going to like the answer to that.
Right. Well, if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, surely that can wait a week.
Planet alignments don't wait a week.
Oh, shit.
I mean, not
Yep.
with that attitude.
She sighs. Oh. Anytime.
Ronnie, what did she say? What did she say, Ronnie?
Planet alignments don't wait a week, and we're not gonna like the answer about why she wants her back. I think
Well,
they're
that's
gonna
still
sacrifice her.
that's still not an answer. I would like to
I
know
know.
the answer.
Oh my god!
She's threatening to sink the ship, Zaitaria, right now. I don't think that that's as important as a sink. You know, sinks the ship sinking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll back up so she can't see my face. Threatening to sink the ship. Are
Mhm.
we?
Mm-hmm.
Give me one moment. I look overboard. I look at her, squint, cast hold monster.
Okay.
Oh, good. So for 1 minute.
Do we know what type of creature mermaids are?
Or wait, let me look at hold charm. Actually, sorry, I'm looking at charm. I'm going to cast charm monster.
Okay.
I apologize. I will click that one. It lasts much longer.
Okay.
Does
I don't know
Ronnie
why
happen
it
to
has a
know
damage roll.
the creature type for this entity?
Got it.
That's a wisdom. She is going to make it.
Damn it. It's alright, she doesn't know. Coda! You bastard.
She's gonna say to you, Ronnie, anytime you feel like tossing her over, please feel free. And you see her face sink below the water, like halfway, and the ship starts rocking again. Well, the ship doesn't move, but it feels like multiple things are pounding at the ship at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
You said
well,
that she's only halfway under?
Her face, so she
And
kind of like sank down. Where her, I guess her nose would be, is below the water.
Alright.
Saw some
You're ready to-
bubbles.
You guys
she
ready
probably
to get out of
said
here
that.
pretty quick?
You say, can I shoot?
Yeah, you can shoot. But we'll roll initiative in just a moment.
Like as if I had a ready to action.
Yeah, alright, yeah,
Okay.
you can take a shot at her.
I was gonna try to charm. And I don't know why there's damage. There's no damage.
Oh!
Hold on. I didn't see what you rolled.
Coda!
Holy shit.
That's
Alright.
it. You're getting off the desk.
Let me show where she is.
It's 58 points of damage.
Nice opener.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
okay. She's pissed.
You guys ready to surf away on this boat? Because I'm about to cast control water and tidal wave us out of here.
Good.
Surf's up, dude. I mean, I'm putting myself right next to you. Damn it. Oh, that's so shit. Since I'm so late, I'm gonna grab myself some water. I'll be back.
There we
Jesus H. Christ.
Oh no, Melanie. Still in the water.
go.
Melanie, come back.
I just wanted to beat somewhere so I can get my roll.
And then, okay, so that. How are you holding up, Lynn?
I'm here, it's fine.
Okay, just making sure.
You sound a little better than what you did when we started.
I've been
You
blowing
also
my
sound very
nose, like,
sleepy.
a lot.
Yeah. You sound clearer.
And sleepier.
Yeah. Very.
Do we maybe just want to call it a day here and let Lynn get sleep in? Get some rest?
I'm okay to stay if everyone else wants to stay. Probably. I mean, assuming the combat doesn't go super long.
If it gets really long, I mean, someone can run Melanie if we have to. As long as it's
Hey, man.
combat.
Mm-hmm.
My plan on my turn is to summon a wave to carry us away from it. So.
I mean, we got a bunch of merfolk beating up our ship at the moment. Like, that's...
Yeah. And so I'm just gonna yeet us.
Okay, Rain, it's your go.
I'm gonna duck below the railing, move, use my bonus action to hide, and shoot again.
Okay.
I'll be over by these guys because it feels like it might be safer. So I assume I have to roll a hide check, stealth check.
Yep.
Motherfucker!
Wow. Okay.
Elven accuracy is OP.
It's really not. They've done the math.
No, I know, but like,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's nice
complaining,
when it goes
but
off.
it's like, holy motherfucker.
And I duck back down again. Like,
Another
give
58
a
points of
thumbs up.
Okay, so she's dead. So that's gone. There's still a lot of banging though. Are you happy where you are, Rain?
No, but here I am.
Okay. Melanie.
Who has the bag?
Which bag?
We know the bag I'm talking about. The hole. The hole.
Oh. The portable hole?
I'm
Yeah.
back.
I believe, I think Rain has it because
I
it's
think-
kind of,
Because I'm taxing, yeah.
yeah,
Rain
you're
always
usually the
shares it.
one who, not always, but usually.
Yeah, true. Not always.
It defaults back to me unless someone's purposely keeping
Yeah.
a hold of
Yeah,
it.
90% of the time.
All right, Melanie. What do you want to do? There's still a lot of banging on this ship.
Yeah, but I'm in charge of watching a person that I have to like keep them alive. Oh, and she doesn't speak my language. Shit. I am going to
Is she dead already?
Yes.
Damn.
Rain got 2 critical shots.
Holy.
58 damage each.
Oh, I thought that was the first one. Jesus shit. Wow. Rip.
I am going to hold my action in case anything comes in here. I'm guarding the kid.
All right. So, the first thing you three off the side of the boat see is there is a giant claw that comes out of the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
And-
seems about right.
Yep. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, but it's still mostly beneath the water.
Okay.
So you see a colossal crab.
Giant enemy crab.
Attack
at sweet point for massive.
raise its claw and just strike the boat twice.
Ready to draw better.
So it's I gotta check the boat stats. Boat has helm, armor class. There we go. Boat has that armor class. Yeah, that's gonna hit twice. So it makes two attacks with its claw. And so you feel the boat shake twice. That's shitty. 8 plus 6, so only 14. And second one. Hold on. I gotta write this shit down. 14. 9. And then from the other side of the boat, you feel 2 bangs on the hull again. As what you can only imagine is maybe a second crab of similar size strike the boat twice. So together, it has done that much damage. Okay, great. I will say these guys have kind of like 3/4 cover because they are kind of like beneath the water. But I'm just showing you just because you see where they are, but they're under the water.
I see where one is.
Oh, hold on. I'll get the other in a moment.
Okay. Thank you.
There. The other one's there.
All right.
Can they? Is that possible? And you see they're clamped onto the boat. That's all they can do this turn. It is your turn, Ronny.
Let's see if this works. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to cast Control Water and create a flood wave underneath us.
Okay.
So it swells to 20 foot high and it travels 100 feet.
Okay.
I'm not trying to capsize us because I'm creating it underneath us so we surf.
Okay. That's good.
Let's see if it shakes the crabs off.
Okay, I will give them a check to shake off. I guess athletics, because they're just holding on to stuff. What is their athletics? What's their strength?
Is it versus the spell save DC?
We'll just do a strength check versus your DC then. To make it
DC
fair.
18.
18? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So one shakes off. So I'm gonna pick which one. So even, odd. So hold on. GM. This one shakes off. Goodbye. That one stays on.
Okay. Cool. And we're 100 feet away. And then for my movement, I'm going to stay where I can see this sucker.
Yeah, he's far in the distance.
That's fine. Because I'm going to whirlpool his ass next round.
Okay.
Just to make sure we only have one crab.
Sorry, I forgot to mute myself.
Don't worry about it.
It's an action to change the thing. Yeah, so that's my turn. I cast control. And I have concentration on it for 10 whole minutes.
Okay. Zaitari.
Yeah, I don't know why the saves are rolling damage now. It's kind of annoying, but oh well, nothing I could do about it. So the one that's still on the boat,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over to it, look at it.
It does have 3/4 cover.
That's
but
fine.
You're probably doing a spell, I assume.
I am. I'm going to cast polymorph on it.
Okay.
Turn it into a regular size crab.
Okay.
Actually,
Which
no,
one
not
is
a
this?
crab. I'm sorry. I'm going to turn it into a fish. I want it to definitely not hang on to this boat.
Okay.
My
This
spell
one?
save DC is whichever one's still on. I'm not sure. I'll be able to
It's
get
this
there. I
one.
have 40-foot movement speed.
Okay.
Spell save is 19.
Okay. Wisdom, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, these guys aren't great. Yeah. It's now a minnow. You've turned it into a minnow.
Wonderful.
How long does polymorph last? An hour?
An hour.
Okay. So you guys are essentially out of combat, as long as you guys are sailing.
We purple wormed her again.
I'm gonna, because I have to recast it because it's only one 100-foot cube at a time, I'm gonna do control water 2 more times just to give us some further boosting.
Okay. That's good news because Kitty is coming from below deck, and she is wet. And she tells the crew that the ship is taking on water.
Okay.
Where?
With
Below,
that,
in the cargo hold.
Lead me there.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
going
they'll
with
lead you
you.
to the cargo hold. You guys have been in the cargo hold.
I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
I mean, you're not gonna
that
try
same-
something stupid like putting a tiny head over the hole or anything, are you?
I'm gonna use that same
No.
casting of control water to push, make sure it's staying out while Tilda does her thing.
Okay.
For now, I'm gonna do a wall of force. It lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
Is it enough? Hang on.
Knowing how big wall of force it is enough. The hole is only about like probably 2 feet wide. The other side, there is like, you know, the wood is definitely warped. Convex inwards from where the other crab had like banged its claw, but one of the crabs had done enough damage to like punch a small hole into the hull. It will hold, but
10 minutes.
you guys need to probably find a place to like make sure you're in more shallow water.
Zaitara, you said you followed me, right?
Yeah, I realize that animate objects is also concentration, and I don't know if I necessarily want to drop the concentration on that crab.
Yeah,
yet.
so I'm just going to tell Zaitari, go tell the captain we need to get to shallow waters.
I
Quickly.
nod, and I will absolutely go do that.
Here's a
Ronny's
plot
busy.
for you.
I'll look at Melanie.
Melanie is in the captain's quarters.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell the captain where we need to go, and then I'm gonna go grab Melanie. Melanie, you need to go downstairs and, I don't know, use your brute force to hammer in some wood and fix this hole. Well,
Can I
not fix
flip
it.
it?
Patch it up.
with my turtle body?
I mean, do we
Can I-
probably have a ship's? Maybe we should consult the ship's carpenter. Rain says as she comes down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured the captain would do, was send the ship's
Yeah.
carpenter or other crew members
People
to
that
like
know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
I
So-
what
grabbed,
we need.
All right.
get a
I
bucket
grabbed-
brigade going.
Yeah, so there's
We
already
need
the
the
bucket
carpenter and the
brigade
carpenters,
going.
mate.
There's already a bucket brigade going.
I'm using control water to move water out.
All right. The ship's Viola, the ship's carpenter comes down and she's like, I can't. We need to get to a shallow place. I need to fix it when there's not water coming in. But we can do some minor repairs right now to make sure it holds.
Could you do wall of force on the outside of the ship, Dilda?
I mean, I assume so.
Yeah, I'd say you can do that. That's a pretty innovative use of wall of force. I would say you can cast it over the outside while you let Viola work, but she definitely is going to need
more time.
more time. But she can do
Right.
a quick fix
She's
right
fine.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured just as long as we get a quick fix in, that's better than it just leaking, like, a sieve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah,
Let's
Viola.
get the cockers made down here too, because that'll help a lot.
Yeah.
What about tacos? What?
The cockers mate, they basically
Oh.
are and waterproof everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything while, the bucket brigade is still working.
The
and...
control water brigade at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just funneling it directly out. But once there's the patch on, then the cockers mate can come over and caulk it so that it's a little bit more water resistant and has a little bit more lifespan.
Yeah. But they are going to need to find a port of some sort so they can get some proper repairs with them. But this will hold for now. This all takes a few hours at least, though. After the initial patch.
Ask the captain. So, what is the nearest landfall?
We're 4
And
days.
what potential?
4 days. Okay, so you guys are 4 days out. Let's see. So you came from Port Cyan. 4 days out is about 2 times 4. That is about 288 miles, so about 300 miles. So you came from there. So 1, 2, swing this way. The closest port at this moment would probably be Dragon's Beach in Gadon. So we're gonna have to stay. We're gonna have to go there for now. But I wanted to thank you all for saving my ship from crabs, giant crabs. As strange and as weird as that sounds.
Extreme herpes.
Yeah. I'll waive the fee for the days we're docked for repairs. But
It's Dragon Beach.
it's Dragon Beach, yeah, because you guys came from Port Cyan and Leona. 4 days, about 300 miles. So you just kind of came swing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought we were in Gadarn.
Is there anything like Miami? Is there any sort of sports ball tournament going on over there?
I'm more of a Leonian, but we can see when we get there. Perhaps there is a lovely tiki bar that you
Yeah,
guys
my
can
bad.
rest at while the ship is in for repairs.
It's actually some pretty decent, distance.
Yeah, we did get fairly far. I'll ask the captain. Not counting our time for repairs. How many more days will it be till we get to Haven?
It would have taken 3 more days,
Okay.
roughly. And we'd be riding the river, the strait at that point, and it would have been very quick, but he looks over at the boat. Oh, my poor baby. Thank you.
Well, hopefully while we're in port, we can maybe suss out what's going on with this curse on this girl.
Possibly. Was she, is she what were they he has no idea what was being said, but so she's cursed, but is that what he points to where the former living merfolk was, who is should have sunk underwater because she had some things I wanted
I
to.
don't specifically know. From what Ronnie said, it seemed like she wanted her probably for some kind of weird sacrifice thing.
Yeah.
So we weren't going to let that happen.
No, of course
but
not.
you'll need to ask Ronnie about specifics about what they talked about.
Of course. All right. Well, we'll be pulling double shifts to make sure that the leak doesn't get worse. Well, thank you. I have to go and make sure the boat doesn't sink. And we will leave and go check down with Viola the carpenter to see what can be done in the meantime while the cockers cock.
I'll go downstairs as well after the hour is up from the polymorph. I have, let me see, 2 5th levels at a 6th. I could cast animate objects for a whopping 3 minutes to help if they need it.
Okay.
Like, if something, if for some reason
you animate some brooms and mops.
Yeah.
like animating buckets to get a lot of water up, or even animating some wood that's held in place magically that won't move. So
okay,
as they work.
That will definitely be a lot of help.
Okay,
because
I'll just mark all of those spell slots then.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to keep an eye on this like 24, around the clock until they get to the port, because if this gets any bigger, it's gonna be. And they're keeping an eye on where the other crab was too. It's not, there's no visible hole, but they're just reinforcing that spot as well, because that looks like it could give too. So everybody's pretty much pulling double duty, just making sure like the boat doesn't sink.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, is anybody with Shadok right now?
I am.
Okay. Shadok is, well, as soon as like the crab started banging on the ship, she looked very, very scared. And she heard, because the windows are busted in the captain's quarters, she pretty much heard the shouting that was going on over the deck. And she's just kind of like looking at you, like kind of with this look as, are we gonna be okay? What's happening? I'm scared.
I would like to try to console her.
Okay.
Pat.
Consolement?
Like, so you're just like patting her on the head, because you can't really.
Well, I was gonna kind of like try to like, I'm gonna try to give her a hug, like a little half hug, but I've got my armor on, so it's like a really stiff hug.
Yeah, you pretty much like bruise her face.
Oh.
You bruised her?
That was a 13. That wasn't a 2.
I'll give her a ball bearing to play with. Oh no, I don't have ball bearings. I have caltrops. I'll give her a caltrop to play with.
No!
Are you sure you want to adopt children?
Dear child, here's a knife.
If it survives, it's going to be the most powerful kid ever.
Yeah.
Would you like a vial of acid to play with? Here you go.
I am going to bond with this child, and it's going to be my child, and it's going to take over Gadarn, or Leona, or wherever we live.
Oh, the child who mounts the world. But it just reminds me of that one comic where Death is Santa, and Santa gives a little girl a sword, and they're like, why did you give a little girl a sword? Because it'll teach a lesson. But it'll hurt her. It'll be a
very
valuable
important lesson.
Yes.
She is still looking very scared.
Unfortunately, we haven't had a long rest yet, so I can't swap out one of my first level spells for comprehend languages yet. But
Well,
I
even
plan
if you
on it.
do, you can only comprehend the language. You can't speak it.
Oh, where's tongues at?
Tongues is at 3rd level, yeah.
There it is. I'll swap out catnap for tongues temporarily.
I will continue to try to console. I'm hoping that the more I try, the better I will eventually get at not doing this terribly.
She starts crying.
Oh, come on. Come on. Give me another chance. Give me another chance.
Okay, that's much better. How are you consoling her this time?
I make a stupid face.
Okay, seems like stupid faces work because she has stopped crying.
I will continue to make the dumbest faces.
Okay.
Maybe
Somebody help me.
But yeah, at this point she's calmed down a bit and she's like peeking around you to see if she can she points to herself and she points out the door, and she has like a look on her face like question mark.
I'll hold up my hand in like a 1 second, and I'll look out. I look around, and I'll hold up my hand like we can go if you hold my hand.
Okay. All right. She'll take your hand.
All right, and we'll gingerly, like very carefully, go see what's happening.
Okay. You go see what's happening. It's there is people controlling, bailing out water. There are people. You hear echoes of hammering coming from below deck. The wall force only lasts for 10 minutes, so that's probably gone at this point. Yeah, it's oh god. The heir to your kingdom.
And so, like, while we're
To your
while we're
dukedom,
talking-
not dukedom, like countdom.
So while we're kind of like going around, I'm gonna kind of like we're gonna go up on the deck where like everything's kind of like not very busy, and I'm gonna point to her, and I'm gonna say Shattuck, and then I'm gonna point to myself and say Mel.
I definitely thought you were going to say mom.
Steps one step at a time.
Yeah.
That's after the first kid we see.
Yeah, who knew it was going to be a Triton?
Yeah.
Oh, I want it to be easy, maybe look like me.
No.
Maybe speak the same language.
The very least.
No.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna like give her like through like pointing at her and then pointing at my shoulder, like be like, do you want up to see? And I'm gonna like point around, like, do you want to see around? And offer to give her like a little view and just kind of like try to keep her in the areas that look like they're not very busy.
Okay. She'll accept the climbing on your shoulders.
Okay. And I'll just kind of like let her perch up there and kind of like let her see things, but like keep us out of the way.
So Melanie.
Yeah.
I would like you to roll a perception check, please.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god. Oh god.
Okay, so you you're walking around and you're avoiding the puddles of water on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're definitely avoiding them. You nearly stepped in one as soon as she climbed on your shoulders. But you were able to see that one. And that one. And that one.
Ooh,
And for
okay.
some reason there are a lot of puddles of water now.
Yeah.
Weird.
Kind of materialized as this kid climbs on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See,
Would
it
you
wasn't
say
my
they're
fault.
wherever she goes?
I mean, they just happen to be there, and she notices them. Below deck, there's and Zaitara, you noticed this. The seasoned carpenter accidentally hammers her thumb during some of the repairs. Um,
I'll cast healing word.
Mother,
I'm sure that's broken.
thank you. Oh, Jesus, that's never. Oh, it's been years. Ah. At the other crew members are just like, what the hell just happened? Wasn't she looking where she was hammering? But yeah, there during some of the bailing and such, there are small little accidents that happen.
Probably a good thing we're going to be in port for a couple days now. Just saying. Where we're going to be making port at. There's probably a good chance that I've been here before since the caravan traveled everywhere. Is there a library?
Dragon Beach is rather small.
Damn.
So most likely there is not. Actually, I want to check something because Dragon's Beach might be familiar to you guys.
At this point, Melanie is going to try to put the polar bear head on the child and teach her to go rar.
Okay.
She's like, why are you pulling off your skin?
She's like,
Yeah.
what? She's like mesmerized by this polar bear thing.
Probably never seen anything else.
So, how long do we have until we get to Dragon's Beach?
You probably have. Let me see how far you guys are out. So you guys were coming around here. So this is about. You're about probably 6 hours.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys got a little. It's not too far away. You guys kind of stayed, like, hugged the coast far enough to not be in shallow water, because that's pretty much the fastest way to go.
Yeah, it's the smartest way to travel.
Yeah. Especially you're on the brig, so it's not the biggest ship in the freaking ocean. So
Yeah.
you guys stayed rather close to shore. So fun fact, some of you might have heard of Dragon's Beach before because it was very, very early in the game. About maybe there were some kids that had contracted a plague of some sort.
Yes, I knew there was something about Dragon's Beach that we'd. Okay.
Some of the victims were from that region. So.
Is that
Actually,
when I came in?
Yeah, that's around when you
actually-
came in.
Yeah, it's before you came in, actually. I think.
Well, I think the quest.
Oh no! Wait, no, it
ended,
was. Yeah.
Like I was there for like a session or two of that.
Yeah,
I
you were
wasn't
definitely during that session. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You were. Also, I have it written down as Dragon's Reach. In.
You keep saying like Dragon's Beach and Dragon's Reach.
Okay, it's
and
beach
I'm like,
because
no,
on the map.
no. I just keep thinking of Dragon's Roost from Wind Waker.
Oh.
That's just me.
I think I have said Dragon's Reach a few times, but on the map it says beach.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my bad. My mistake.
You know what? Now that you say that, I remember us having that conversation of is it
I am
ages ago.
I need to just look at this map more often.
Session 15.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right, catch up?
It was the dead boy.
Yep.
Yeah, that was when we almost died because of a fucking banshee.
Yep. And we fought those birds with arms. Strong birds.
Mm-hmm.
Strong
bird.
birds.
Mm-hmm. That banshee fucking scarred me. That was like one of my. That was like. I think like one of my.
It's funny because I remember the fight being not that bad because I was one of the only ones who could like
Yeah.
actually get her because I had magic.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't my first 5th edition combat session, but it was close. And I was like, "Oh, I'm 4th level. This isn't too bad. Like this can't be that bad." And then like we nearly almost all failed and I'm like, "We're all fucking dead. We're dead. I can't
And look where you are now. So you're putting on the bear head. You're putting on the bear head. All right. So the child reaches up to like pet the bear head.
Mhm.
And like
Gets an eye.
and like just
Comes to life.
touches one of its canines in the mouth,
Mhm.
and the canine falls out, and she just looks horrified. It's like.
I just shrug and I pick it up and I just toss it overboard. It's fine.
Now
Just
you
let her
ha-
know it doesn't matter.
Okay. She's just like.
This is your heir.
I give her a head pat.
The
one you have
child of
chosen.
ill omen is your heir. This is.
We'll fix it. It'll be fine."
Does Rain know this is your heir?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't have no ring yet.
Might be
Rain is just
that relationship now. But do I really?
Mommy, why did you and Mommy get a divorce? Was it because of me?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
Rain's just gonna keep patrol on the ship, and if any half mermaid ladies want to try to start shit, I'll finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see Melanie playing with the kid. See the bear tooth fall out.
I'm sure after my help is done, I'll also come back on deck and just try to play my canoe.
Okay.
Try to give some nice ambient music, maybe hopefully entertain the child.
Okay. A fish falls from the sky. It doesn't hit you, but it hits but it lands like about a foot to your left.
What you don't know is that this girl's pelican.
I put
and-
my canoe away.
And Chow
look
just
up
looks
the
at the
sky.
fish. It just looks at you. It looks up.
I flip off the sky, 2 birds, and then I go downstairs. And I play my canoe inside.
Melanie, Shattuck makes the flipping bird feature, and she's like
Yes.
looking at you in like confusion.
I try to show through mimes that it's what you do when you're angry.
She's gonna be flipping off everybody.
She's flipping off the sky
Yeah.
at this point.
Yes!
This is adorable and I don't mind.
This is exactly what I wanted.
And tease Atari, as always.
I give.
And she's
the
like
best.
looking at Melanie like that.
And I try to teach her to do a thumbs up instead.
Okay.
Thumbs up is a good thing.
Yeah, but we're just trying to maybe not have a small child flipping things off when she's already bad luck. Like maybe we don't want her to flip off some rando giant racist person. I don't know, racist pirate or something.
Sometimes it's easier to distract than to teach,
Yeah, eventually she's gonna walk over to Ronnie and she'll just straight up ask like, "What's this and this mean?" Like the thumbs up and the middle finger.
Just but on both two different hands. Thumbs up, middle finger.
Yeah, and Ronnie will, as patiently as possible, explain that one means good job, good thing, it's a positive one, and then this is a rude gesture that makes some people very, very mad, that expresses
Okay. So don't do the middle one.
oh, you can, but it has to be around the right people who don't think it's bad. And that takes getting to know them a little bit first.
She looks a little confused. Okay.
I was gonna say that might be too high concept for a 5-year-old.
For now, don't do that. If you don't like something, do this. Yeah.
You cut out. What did you say for her to do?
Thumbs down.
Oh, down. Thumbs down. Okay.
If thumbs up, good. Thumbs down, bad.
Okay.
So Kelly told me that I was being, and I quote, savage to a person because we were once in Costco and this person was aggressively trying to sell me cable. She was like, "Hey, what's your what cable stuff do you have?" And I just make eye contact and I just give her a real slow thumbs down and just keep walking. And he's like, "Damn, babe, that was harsh." And I was like,
good. That was good.
Like she completely deserved it.
Yeah, I don't think he was saying that like harsh in a bad way. That's like harsh in a I'm impressed.
And if he wasn't saying it like that, then he should have been.
Yes. I agree.
Okay. Eventually, after a couple more ropes snapping on deck, people tripping over puddles, more fish flying.
Throw the Triton over.
More fish falling from the sky from seemingly out of nowhere.
Fucking pelicans.
I'm gonna try to hit one as it's falling.
Oh, what is the fish? Oh, go for it. Just give me like a weapon. Like if you're using your crossbow bolt, then yeah, just use that.
This is gonna be fucking roast chicken.
All right, so you nail a fish. It sticks to the mast. The kid is just like, whoa, that's cool.
Oh!
More.
Unfortunately, the fish is like half eaten, so you can't really do anything with it. But it's kind of cool that you did it out of midair. Totally badass. But eventually you do pull into. It's not like the fucking chicken.
It could have been.
It really could have been.
It could have been. Eventually you pull into Dragon's Beach, which is a very small port. They're probably only designed to handle maybe one, maybe two, like, large ships. But, you're able to find a place to dock and arrange for ship repair. It's going to take 2 days. To repair the hull and to reinforce the other area that the colossal crab decked. So you guys have 2 days in this sleepy harbor side town.
That's 2 days for some divine intervention.
Yeah, that is 2 days for some divine
Exactly.
intervention, and maybe you can figure out how to get rid of this curse off this child in that time.
Make her a child of good luck. No.
Oh
No.
man, I wish that would work. 69.
Nice.
Good luck.
Ah! Wrong way. Damn.
You're just
This
having
is
an off
getting worse.
day. You're just having an off day, Ronnie.
Gosh, they stopped bugging me for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Tears like, I helped you guys cross the desert, okay? Fuck
You-
off for a little
God,
while.
God, you fast traveled us, but this is a child.
Who really needs help?
I'm just like on the beach, like looking at this guy, talking to him. Please.
Please, I need to help this child before more crabs.
To be fair, the other thing was also for a
For a
child,
yeah.
I know.
and one that we know better.
So while you're in this town for 2 days, what are you doing with Shadok?
Ronnie's probably gonna be spending most of the time with her since he can speak the same language.
Okay.
Mel would like to see if she can find a book on Aquan.
Okay.
I will assist.
Okay. Yeah, you two, well, Lynn, since you are the one searching for the book, you will roll investigation at advantage. Ronnie, alright, so with Shadok, are you gonna keep her on the boat?
Oof.
No.
Okay. Are you gonna take her to the beach, or are you gonna, like... Even though, like, you've seen, for you, a fair number of Tritons in the past, being a ship-dwelling turtle, they are pretty rare out here.
Yeah. My main thing is I want to take her and go buy her some real clothes.
Okay.
And not just like the burlap sack she's wearing.
Okay.
And then, like, a doll or a toy or something.
Tilda hops up and
Tilda volunteers to take the child shopping with Ronnie.
Okay, alright, we can do that in the moment. Alright, so we got a pair of you guys looking for a book in Aquan, so that's Victoria and Melanie. We have 2 people going shopping for child's clothes, that is Ronnie and Tilda. Rain, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Listen for interesting news and rumors. Find a bar or a card game or something, and just see what's going on.
That is totally fine.
Can I? Because I was going to, but could I have given Melanie inspiration for?
We can say you could give her inspiration. I'm cool with that.
Okay. It's a D10.
Oh.
Watch it be worse. Yep.
Yep.
At least it's a 15.
It's a 15. We'll go back to that in this moment. Rain. There is the you have 2 choices of inn/taverns here. The first inn is the Tasseled Teapot. The other inn, which is a little more on the sailor rowdy side, is called the Shit Kicker.
Yes.
There we go.
All right, you want to go to the Shit Kicker. All right. Yeah, it's definitely like your rougher crowd, like fishermen, individuals on small boats, like, that, like, a little smaller than the brig you guys came in. We'll stop here. Sometimes you'll get the occasional smuggler, so they say. So yeah, you'll be at the Shit Kicker. All right, so let's see. Well, we'll start with the Aquan book. So you're going to look around. There is a couple stalls. You find one with that sounds kind of like miscellaneous goods. Probably this market's version of a tiny thrift stall. And there is this woman that, for lack of better terms, looks like she could be part hag.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's got thinning hair. She's got that same kind of like snaggly tooth that the evil witch from Snow White had when she transformed into like that hag self. She's got the one big eye. Yeah. She's got the monobrow. She does have some apples for sale if you really want some. But she does have a book on Aquan.
Offer her a cupcake. Offer her a cupcake.
I'm good.
Is she very clearly part hag?
Or is this just an old woman who was very ugly?
Well, while Melanie is thumbing through the book, you can roll an investigation check. You know, make casual conversation, ask her where she's from, watch her movements. Sure.
My mother was a hag.
I am 1/8. No, just roll an investigation and just let's see what you got.
Okay. It's not bad.
What's your family tree like?
I mean, looking at her, I think it's a family bush.
She's probably just has some bad genes. There's probably maybe some inbreeding in her family line that probably caused this. She's pretty ugly, but
she's got one
right.
swollen eye. She's got hormone
ask
problems
her,
with the monobrow.
Melanie is buying this book. Excuse me, madam.
yes.
Might you know anybody in this town, or perhaps nearby? Can be a couple hours walk, even. Who is magically learned? Or religious? Clerics, priests, priestess.
So
that kind of thing?
you want one of them weird magically learned folk.
Yeah, kinda.
The one that makes like tables fly and all that other crap.
Sorta.
Okay. Well, there's one guy. There's they call him. I call him Steve. He wants to call. He calls himself Stefan.
Okay.
I guess be on his good side and call him Stefan. I don't give a shit.
Today's hottest things. Magically
Today's hottest club.
He's
called the shit kicker.
he's about half hour's walk from here. Just take the main path. There's a set of old ruins. Usually he's held up in there for looking at some odd and ends. He's the only like magically gifted person we have around here. As for one of them religious types, there's a hermit that lives in the woods, the other side, about an hour's away from here, opposite way. He's at a pond. Looks like. Well, it's a pond, and there's a big willow growing from it. Around there, you can. Tannen is his name. It's one of them private types. I think he's prays to. Who does he pray to? One of them Melora type gods, one of the minor ones, but he's very religious, does lots of fasting, says he can speak to them. When he comes around here, we just give him food to have him leave us alone.
Okay. Wonderful, thank you so much.
No problem. Are you gonna buy that? And she looks at you, Mel.
Yeah, yes, please.
Okay, 4 gold?
Is it worth 4 gold?
I mean, looking at your investigation check, it's got some wear on the spine. Looks like somebody like bent it backwards. Definitely did
it
not.
Shouldn't still be an advantage.
Definitely didn't take care of it well. It's kind of
just an 11.
okay. Kind of dog-eared. You got some water damage inside the cover. One of the pages of the index is missing. Somebody tore it out a while ago. Maybe 2 gold at best.
I would give you 2 gold for this, but honestly, it's not in the best shape.
I mean, surely you could do a better deal for us, right?
Then I roll persuasion.
Can I do it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please, please.
Yeah, she's like, it's been sitting here for a while. Yeah, 2 gold's fine. Alright. Rain, you are in the shit kicker. Before you walk in the door, there is a man that is thrown out the front door. Looks like he was drinking too much. A la Red Dragon Inn. Ran out of money. And is drunk.
Yep.
Dusts himself off, puts on his hat, and just walks the other direction. Yeah, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk in. It's you guys arrived about like late afternoon, very early evening. Some of the shops are just, some of the shops are starting to close, but they're staying a little open longer because it's like a Friday night. It's a little rowdy in here. Typical fishermen, that kind of thing. Roll a investigation check. You're listening in for rumors, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, you are listening about rumors. Most of the rumors seem to be local. Dolores just had her 5th kid.
And it's not a tiefling like the dad. Oh boy.
Yeah. It's not a tiefling like the dad. She might have to crash with somebody. Uncle Maury had to tell some guy that he wasn't the father of some one of the local kids, and he got
Uncle Maury.
Yeah, Uncle Maury. There's been some rabid coyotes spotted on the sheep farm again. But one thing does catch your ear. This one is not a local rumor. There's a pirate that goes by the name of Farrell, whose men have been cropping up around this area, and they say as far as I need a map. As far south as Dighton. This one has been vying for the position of Sea Lord of, I believe it was Sharktooth, one of the Lost Isles in Sharktooth. Which is odd because Dragon's Beach doesn't typically get pirates. They get smugglers, like small-time smugglers, but they don't get pirates. So it's really odd that a high-name pirate of such renown is out here. Some people think it's because of the rumored buried treasure that's on Ceres. It's an isle that is south of your location currently. Other people think he's just, maybe there's some woman he's after he's trying to convince to be his pirate queen or something of the like. But that's the biggest rumor that's not local that's going around right now.
And what do they say is buried on this island? I mean, treasure, but I mean, it's got to be something more than just gold, right? Something special to it.
Oh yeah.
Kings.
Since you're new in town, they
I'm kind of prodding them to tell me the stories,
Yeah, they are more than willing to tell you what's up with Ceres. So, rumor has it, and there's this local storyteller by the name of Pegleg Phil, who tells you that there was a very well-renowned thief called the Silver Wind. And back in his heyday, many, many, many eons ago, he, would rob anyone who said that they had the security, the traps to like keep out anybody, and he just robbed them blind. Um, they say that the reason that the Silverwind got his name is because sometimes before something was stolen, they would see a flash of silver. A lot of people say it was his armor that gave him the ability to have that appearance and to be so quick that he was in and out without a problem before anybody caught him. That's the treasure that's rumored to be on Ceres.
And
But
how did this still? Do they say this? Did they still speak of the Silver Wind, or did he meet Inglorious End or disappear into history?
he like many of the thieves of renown, he simply disappeared. He pulled a couple big heists. One they said that was stole like the entire hoard of a copper dragon, and that was one of his biggest heists. Yeah, the but after that, nobody had heard of him again. Like all the there are rumors here and there of people claiming to be him, but that happened like decades afterwards, and there wasn't like any proof or sight of the person or the telltale sign of that silver streak.
Anyone willing to sell me an obviously fake map?
um Peg like Phil is willing to like draw you a crude map of like the island itself. I mean, fishing boats always go past by there. They know this island is small. Um and there's nothing really like there's not like any dangerous beasts or like any special like ruins or shrubbery. It's just like a plain little island, very similar to I think there's an island in Maryland that has wild horses.
I buy it from him for with the shot of bourbon.
Yeah, he'll take that bourbon gladly. So he'll give you a really simple sketch of the island. And I'll give you remind me to scan it in for you. Um, but he'll give you a shot of the island, and there's a couple landmarks on there, like this is Skull Rock because it looks like a skull, and that simple landmarks like that. But he's like, I don't know where, like if the treasure's there, I don't know where it is, honestly. Somewhere on there, as far as I can tell or heard.
I feel like this information will come in useful. Get that silver armor. I don't know, but interesting information to have.
Alright, so you're there shooting the shit at the shit kicker. Now we are back to Ronny and Tilda. You are with a Triton child trying to find clothes. What kind of clothing are you trying to find in particular? Are you trying just going simple since it's like a simple seaside town? Maybe getting something a little more expensive.
Something quality
Quality, okay.
is what
Yeah.
Tilda would focus on most. Is
Ronnie's focus is let's show her some clothes and whatever she likes. We'll go with that. As long as it's well made, obviously.
Okay.
Because Tilda's right, quality is important. So.
Yeah, I'm Tilda's looking for something that's gonna last. Like I said, something quality, something that just fall apart after a few wearings of it.
Okay. So you guys are looking, and there's all sorts of just simple clothing, anywhere from just simple beige dresses with like with the shirt sleeves, and they go down to the knees. Um, Roll an investigation check, either Tilda or Ronnie.
I'll assist Tilda because I'm mostly focusing on the kid.
Okay.
Okay.
She is like looking around. This is probably the first human town
Yeah.
she's been in,
I
so
am
she's just looking
making
everywhere.
sure she doesn't wander off.
All right.
Holding her hand and just keeping an eye on her.
So quality-wise, we got two choices, Tilda. We have what looks like an old-timey child's sailor outfit. Probably via Victorian era.
Son of a bitch, you gotta buy it. I don't care if she doesn't wear it.
We also have like something along the lines of I actually have a picture of it. There it is. This is the picture I was looking for. Copy image. Like the boy in that picture at the forefront. That's what that is. We also have for your for other choices. What the boy is wearing in the yellow in the center, and the option of what the girl is wearing next to him, because I can't describe shit.
Okay.
Those are both are very. All three of those choices are very well made. Definitely will stand the test of time, and definitely designed to be fine in this seaside weather.
I turn to Shattuck and I say, and Ronnie, and I say, which one do you like best?
I'll translate.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, she's gonna look at all of them. She looks at the sailor suit first, and then she looks at the outfit in yellow. Doesn't approve of the shoes. She looks at the boy's outfit. She looks at the girl's outfit. She points to the the off-colored white dress with like that blue sash around it, and she points to that one.
All right, I'm getting all of them, but at least we know which one she likes best.
They're children's clothes, so they're like 3 gold a piece.
Yep. I figured they weren't going to be that expensive.
No,
I toss a platinum.
Okay.
The thing onto the counter and say thank you very much.
Yeah, she
Keep the
folds.
change.
Yeah, okay. She folds them and puts them in a bag for you.
Is there somewhere where she can change now?
Yeah. There's some place she can change now. She the woman points to the back if she wants to change now.
I hand her the dress.
Okay.
I'll be right outside if you need help.
Okay. She gets it on easy enough. So during the whole time you were in the store, Rodney, she kept on pointing to things, just like, and I'm sure you're pretty patient with her. She points to like wind chimes that are hanging outside. She points to pieces of jewelry, because most of the jewelry she's seen is either made out of shell, rock, rope, various corals, but she's seeing jewelry now that's made out of like really really nice shiny rocks, and gold and like silver, and she's seen like maybe 1 or 2 of those pieces, but they're a lot more common out here. And she asks why use shiny rocks.
when you're on land, it's easier to find the shiny rocks than it is to find the nicest shells.
And she also like has questions about like, for example, you were passing a swing that was attached to a tree. That's the first time she's seen that before, and she saw there was a couple kids playing on that. And then she asked, "Is that supposed to be fun?"
It's very fun. If you want, we can see if they'll give you a turn.
She looks like she'd be into that.
Yeah, I'll give the kids a gold piece so they'll leave her alone. So
They're very excited, and they're just like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, just as long as you want."
Yeah, and also so that they're not nearby in case the bad luck kicks in.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just like, pushing her but not like letting go, so that if like the rope breaks or something, I can just hold on to her so she doesn't fall.
Yeah, kids, here's a gold piece. Now get the fuck out.
Bribing the children with money. And she's pretty happy. There is like a couple acorns that fall on your head during this time, though.
That's fine, as long as the swing doesn't break.
The swing does not break. But Tilda, with your passive perception and Ronnie's passive perception, you have started noticing like things have started happening. For example, there was a mule that started eating apples from a poor woman's produce cart. There was
I mean, that could have been just a hungry mule.
Yeah. There was a man who was seemingly not looking where he was going and bumping into a pole and having like a keg of beer spill out in front of him.
Okay.
Yeah, you've seen things like that. Some people, you've seen a few people trip as you've walked by. Nothing major, just little things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that happened.
Is there a library in the town, or just that bookstore that...
It was like a thrift stall, so not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a pretty lazy town.
Okay, in my notes, I have a thing that says dragons reaches sorcerer Thane, who is Bryn's grandfather or great grandfather.
Yeah.
That guy. Is he still is that Dragon's Beach?
They're in Skirk.
Yeah, they're currently in Skirk.
Skirk, but is his wizard tower here?
Looking through my notes.
Or is that...
that's why.
Is there another place called Dragon's Reach?
There's another place called Dragon's Reach.
Okay.
That's in Robur.
I thought so. I just...
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
My
named
bad.
things similar, just like everybody else.
Yeah, just like all the people
where's
we run into.
Dragon's Breach?
Dragon's Reach is northern Robur, where you helped.
Right.
Shut up.
I said breach.
Shut up. You create a world and not have similar names. But yeah, the Dragon's Reach is in Robur. Dragon's Beach is here.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wait a minute, why is my feet now called Unlucky? No.
Because we've got the child, like, with us.
It counts as out the lucky feet. No, I wouldn't do
I was just
that.
about to ask. I wonder if it's like just that. What does that do?
But yeah, so you buy the clothes. She plays on the swing for a while. She's pretty having a good time. Other than well, she doesn't seem to notice it too much because she's just a kid and she's looking at everything is new to her. But you guys definitely notice. Oh crap, she's really like.
Does it seem to get worse if we stay in one place?
You've only been in town for like probably a few hours, so. Not that you've noticed.
Okay. So it's just like little scatterings of bad luck throughout. And nothing too terrible happened on the ship, except, I mean, that whole barrel of fish went kaput.
Yeah, barrel of fish, some
Which
of the
could've-
lines snapping, some of the
Yeah.
food getting eaten, yeah.
Yeah, well, food getting eaten, that's... I presume she was hungry.
Possibly.
At some point, do we meet up with the others?
Yeah, you do.
And
You
they
guys
tell us about...
Yeah, you guys reconvene at some point.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys about, one second, Stefan and Tannen, for 2 possible leads for maybe asking about, the curse and all that stuff. And, Melanie and I bought a book on Aquan, so hopefully we can start figuring that out.
I would like to try to say good afternoon, but I'm imagining I just say, like, good tax evasion.
Jesus. 5-year-old child is like, I don't understand that word, even as a Aquan word.
Yeah, she's kind of looking at you like, what? She's very confused. Even Ronny is just like, what's tax evasion?
Yeah, taxes are not a concept that Ronnie can even begin to comprehend.
I look through the book again, and I try once more to say, swings are fun.
And you say?
I'm just saying, I'm hoping I just managed to say swings are fun. I don't know.
Oh.
I had to do so many intelligence checks to learn Abyssal.
She's reading from a book.
I was reading from a book, too!
Oh. I think I just said donuts contain nuts.
I think you just said the wings are done.
Okay, cool, yeah.
She's
reading from a pocket English translator dictionary for tourists, not a this is how you speak a language book.
Yeah, she's like, what wings?
What are you
yes.
trying to say?
Flip.
Ronnie, she's looking at you like, what?
Melanie, what are you trying to say? I can help.
I was just trying to say swings are fun. That was all.
Oh, you said, yeah, and I'm gonna just correct her pronunciation.
Oh, so that's what the tilde means. Okay, alright, Oh, a tilde is a point of, haha.
I'm so confused.
Oh, tilde is the mark that you put over a...
Oh, that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Also, that English as She Has Spoke actual book that I actually own. It's beautiful.
Anyways, where are you guys staying tonight?
They both sound really dodgy to Tilda.
The tassel
yeah.
teapot and the shit kicker. Well, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat that probably the tassel teapot is probably nicer.
I was gonna say, like, I would love to get rowdy at the tasseled teapot. I would love to get rowdy at the shit kicker, but I will sleep at the tasseled teapot.
All right. The tassel teapot is kind of like a quaint European bed and breakfast. It's not like a full blown inn. It's a small like it's this grandma and grandpa's house that we
That's not
own
what I thought it was gonna be.
in our in our retirement, and we happen to have a large collection of antique teapots
Oh, I've been to this place.
And tassels.
and tassels.
Yeah.
For some
I've
reason.
been to this place as well.
Yeah, it is old. It's kind of tacky. There is the wallpaper is in a pale pink with really badly placed flowers on it, and it's peeling a little bit, probably because of the sea air. It's pretty much what you imagine like an old like Italian grandmother would have with the like there's this plastic on the furniture so it doesn't get like stained, and you have those precious doll porcelain figures on the mantle.
I'm just gonna state this right now. This is not just Italian grandmothers, because this sounds like my great grandmother's house.
Pretty much. This is what
This is like the quintessential grandma house.
Yeah, but they're
except for my grandmother, who is a clean freak.
There's a thrift store down the street from me called Cedar Closet, and it's exactly this. It's just like a grandma's house that they turned into a thrift store.
I love stores like that. There's so much.
And it's run entirely by retired grandmas.
Nice.
It's the best place.
Yeah, but pretty much the couple Tully and Tessa, they run it.
Sure.
And yeah, they can definitely they have only 5 bedrooms available because it's a la bed and breakfast. So you guys might have to share. But it's a nice enough place.
I'd like to get at least one of them, a double if possible, for me and the girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, each of the rooms has a double bed. Because most of the travelers they get like. I mean, they do have one room that has like a queen size bed, the single, but most of the other 4 rooms have doubles, like 2 beds.
Okay.
And they're nice enough rooms.
There's 5 rooms. Probably take them all, right?
Yeah, if 2 of you are sharing and then the rest of you are getting like single rooms, that would probably be the whole lot. And they're only like 2 gold a night each, so.
Okay, I'll pay for my own room.
Okay, cool. Breakfast is from 6 to 10, they said, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, I think this is a good place to stop.
2 gold per room per night, right?
Per night, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, so we'll probably be staying here for 2 nights then. So 4.
Well, if it takes 2 days to
that's true.
fix, it's just gonna be 1 night. But if it takes longer, so let's just play it by ear.
Yeah.
And you might want to keep you probably know this, but you might want to keep Shattuck away from the boat during repairs.
Probably. That is probably a great idea.
That is okay. Oh, poor Ronnie.
Is everyone getting their own gold for the inn, or am I paying for it through group funds?
For now, I can cover my own.
Guess we're all just covering our own.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. For people sharing, you could, just do 1.
Got this, Melanie?
I'm sure
What?
like a 5.
I said, Melanie, you got this, right?
Sure. Yeah. How much gold was it for
Ask a
night?
5-year-old to pay
2.
for the room.
Okay. All right, Lynn, we're gonna let you get some sleep. Go to sleep. Dear God, go to sleep.
I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
All right. Are we good for the 7th?
Absolutely.
All right.
As
Sounds
far
good.
as I
Yep.
know.